Hi. Okay, I know what I'm doing. Don't worry about it. I know exactly what I'm doing. What is this? What? We've received Golden Kappa emote for 24 hours. There he is. There he is, guys. Chill, 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 chill. There he is. Hey, guys. What do you know? Wowee. I remember. I know how to stream. I remember. Hello. 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 Hiya. Hello. Hi. Where am I? What's going on? Hello, hello. Kappa train. Kappa. Thank you, Lanka. Rub-a-dub-dub, thank you so much for the gifted subs. Yeah, the whale in the tub. Thank you. Meow, and thank you again for another gifted sub, Lanka. Kaiju, congratulations on being the boop champ. Let me just Alright, that's on. Congratulations. Golden Kappa train complete at level 2, 28%. Your community contributed total of 4 gifted subs, 100 bits. What is hype chat? Is that their like I'm gonna highlight a message thing? Oh, okay. Hi guys! Long awaited coming back in. Thank you. It's been a long while, hasn't it? It feels like it's been a long while. Golden woohoo. Hold on. Yeah, I am in my stream. You saw me for 2 seconds. It automatically switched. I don't know what it did. My stream is being a little bit weird right now. Probably because I've been like out and about and doing things, and it's doing really weird things. Like right now, if I were to click on the video that's playing right now in the background, it's gonna switch me to my remote IRL live stream. Muted. Gubba. 50 seconds on the golden sound. When sound, I hid my microphone from myself, and I couldn't figure out how to fix it. I hid it from myself, and I tucked it away while I was like remote live streaming. I didn't want like the microphone to be on because when I was remote live streaming, obviously I wasn't at home at my computer. So like just in case something weird happens, like the fire alarm or something weird like that happens, I had my microphone muted on my computer since the audio would come out from the live stream, and so I hid it away from myself so that I wouldn't trigger it, and then forgot how I hid it, so then had to find how I hid it. Choo-choo! A lot. She knows. Cat. What a great way to start a stream, coming back, isn't it? Who are you? What am I? It's been 94 years? Your favorite Donna? Hello, Anna. Hello. You have had another child, a human child, since Beko's last stream. For real? For real? Another one? Meaning you had a first one? You had a first one somewhere? What are you? I'm a Vtuber. Good evening. Hi! Hello, hello. Blag. But thigh redeem where? Did I not put it in yet? And the Daki? I have not put in the Daki redeem yet either. I don't think it's under... I think it's under B now. I think I've changed the... There you go. Look! It's still here. It's here. How is your flesh VTuber model? The human host body? The human host body is completely tuckered out and requires needing to be... Requires maintenance service. What the heck? Please, my guy. Please, my guy. Thank you, Archdemon. Rub-a-dub-dub. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. You're the whaler in the tub. Thank you. I'm so sorry the whales didn't activate. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Listen. I checked on it. I checked that it was linked up, and then I saw X, and I thought X meant it was good to go. It is not. X is not good to go. Fuck. Oh, you know what? I don't have the new automation tool open. What was he called again? Streamerbot. That's what I need. This is what happens when chat forces me to stream by enacting a rare golden kappa train while I'm offline. This is what happens when you rush streamer to force a stream. Where am I? Documents, application, streamerbot. That's probably why a lot of things are broken as well, because streamerbot didn't do any of its job. I was just like, where's the audio? I didn't hear nothing. Streamerbot, where the frick are you? No way! You mean when you're not having when you're not technically sound? When you know what you're supposed to, when you know how to stream? I know how to stream. I'm streaming right now. This is what it is. Sorry. Okay. Streamerbot, check. Throwing system, check. VTuber Studio, check. Audio is on, check. Good. Hello. How's everybody doing? We are checking all of the systems. Hello! It works! Hello! BBL? Bibble? Still in the middle. You're still in the middle of your lessons. You're always in lessons now. Damon never ends. Studying never ends for Damon. But it's okay. I will teach you the ways of coding. If this, then that, then resulting in this. X component, Y integer plus this. Enact. Deus Ex Machina. Launch the system.
Oh, tea cakes!
Oh no! Congratulations on surviving 14 months. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Thank you. If Beko scuff, then funny.
Hello.
Very scuff.
Hello.
Hi, Black Eyes Canary. How have you been? As it feels like, even though I streamed all weekend long, it feels like it's been forever, hasn't it? It feels like it's been ever because, you know, I've just been out and about. I've been exploring the world as you know it, as Detroit become human. T3 subs, you can acquire more points. Oh my god. You want the points so much faster. If only you had that during the Detroit Become Human adventures. Because I streamed a long time. First day was like 3 hours, 5 hours, and I think one of them was like 7 hours. Emperor! Hi, how are you doing? Your brother and Beko. Where's the Wagyus? Where's the Wagyu waifus? Can I see the Wagyus in chat? Can I see who have the ultimate in deity, which is the Wagyus? It does, even though we just have 3 days of non-stop stream. I know, right? You guys were all over Detroit Become Human with me. You guys went all over the place, exploring the world, touching the fake grass. I cannot believe it. Even in the real world, the grass is just fake. It's just fake. How can this be? How can they tell me to touch grass in the real world when it doesn't even exist? It's just as unreal as Canada. How can I be? Eat grass, touch food. Oh, I touched a lot of food. I did indeed touch a lot of food. Oh Deals, you're gonna snooze. Also, you need to upload your comfy emote to Twitch or you're gonna throw down the stairs. No! I have no more slot spaces. Twitch, wait. I think I heard that Twitch upgraded the slots, right? Twitch upgraded the slots. I was about to say, like, I don't have any more slots. I have too many emotes. Not enough slots. Not unless you want to add it to whatever the other thing is. Like a whole collection. I don't know. Hold on. Let me check. I touched all of the things. I did touch all of the things. I even got yelled at to not touch the things.
Meow.
I got yelled at to not touch things. Or something. And I don't touch all the things. You can't prove it. There's no montage of me touching things, okay? So you can't prove that I touched everything. It's completely mathematically and physically impossible for me to touch absolutely everything. You always knew grass was... It is psyop, not real. Hope you ate all or most of the food you touched for sanitary reasons. I made sure to cleanse before touching anything. Yes, I made sure to cleanse before touching anything that would go into my mouth. I touched all the things. How was the Brazilian? So good. I got a big pile. I grabbed the tongs, went straight to the salad section, and then like grabbed like a big chunk of like salmon, smoked salmon, like the biggest chunk. I struggled because it was so big, the piece that I was trying to get, that like it kept slipping out of the tongs. But I got it eventually, and everybody was just like, wow, that's a lot of salmon, right? And I'm just like, oh, it's not nearly enough. I could sit here all day eating just this if I wasn't trying to get my money's worth and eat as much meat as possible. And I did eat as much meat. I did eat a lot of meat. I had so much meat I was quite rotundous and had to be rolled down the street. Not quite literally, but metaphorically and spiritually. Did you like it? I loved it. What could go wrong with all you can eat meat? Strike. It was juicy. It was seasoned very nice. Everybody was super nice. And they had me try the ginger ale soda. They had me try the soda thing. It's not ginger ale, but they said it tasted like ginger ale. And it did. It was like a smoother, more ritzy kind of ginger ale, and it was really nice. No montage of you touching things yet. There's no way. Listen, that's like 3 hours, 5 hours, and 7 hours. If a touching montage were be to put in place, that would be like a beast of an editing. My computer cries. My computer cries at me just putting 3 hours into the timeline, let alone 5 or 7 hours. Eat coal, touch lava, and smell darker matter. Hey, that sounds like a nice weekend. Did you touch the satellite dishes? I did touch the satellite dishes. I gripped the satellite dishes. I gripped them. Wait, which video is playing in the background? Hold on. It might, give me a second. It might accidentally send you guys to the void because I have no idea what's going on in my stream. Okay, sorry. I don't know why it does that whenever... So, what I think is happening is whenever I touch the video player, I think my OBS thinks that I'm trying to live stream, like IRL live stream again, so it tries to send me to the live screen. But anyway. How dare you touch so much things? I did touch all the things. Oh wait, no, I mean I didn't touch all the things. You can't prove it. And there's nobody in the world that can prove it. Beko went to the con like she had a quest to touch. We never went back to the quest giver, man. We never did. We never went back to the quest giver. Beko point of view. I didn't eat nearly enough adventurous things as I had hoped. My biggest regret is that I didn't try a ramen place that was like perpetually recommended to me over and over again by like 3 different people. Hello, Hiro. Oh no, you had Baka Neko lean flashback. Oh yeah, crows survived that. What was the best and worst part of staying with Chia? The best part about staying with Chia is her hamster GPS is on par. You just needed to take her someplace once, and she knew exactly where to go next time. So I didn't really need to think about it, and she could just direct me because I get easily lost challenge. Like, I went and there was the one day where Chia tummy hurty, so I had to go to the store to buy her some Pepto-Bismol. And I took my GPS to go to the CVS, and then on the way back, my GPS decided to play a nasty trick on me and troll me by making me walk in circles. So I was lost for like an additional 45 minutes trying to get back to the hotel because it was deciding to take me. Oh, hello. It was deciding to take me like through a park and around a building and everywhere except for where I needed to go. But with hamster GPS, you don't ever have to deal with that. Just make sure you take your hamster to the location at least once, and then you get to go to wherever. Are you in the void? I launched myself into the void sometimes. The worst part about staying with Chia? Oh wait, another best part was that she introduced me to Bluey. I know Avi has talked to me about Bluey. Avi loves Bluey a lot. But I never thought about it because I was just like, oh, that's just a children's show. But then with Chia, I was actually forced to watch Bluey, and so now I can't get my mind off of it, and I just can't stop thinking about Bluey. Worst part? Worst part? Oh, she treated me like a massive pack mule. Everything she could grab her grubby little hamster hands on, she would shove into my backpack. I was like a massive pack mule, let alone the fact that I had like wires and technical hardware in my bag that she would just pack additional things into. That didn't matter. That didn't matter. Sensitive cables and highly electrical things, that didn't matter. Pack everything in. What? 3 Subway sandwiches? They'll fit in there. 3 Subway sandwiches and a water bottle and 3 water bottles. It was really funny because there was one of the days where we were like sitting down. It was like towards the end of the day, and she really was about she was about to say, she wanted to say that her back hurt, but then she took one look at me and was just like, oh wait, never mind, I shouldn't say that. I looked at him like, what is it, what do you want to say, go ahead, say it. She was like, I was gonna say that, but this, and I was like, no, go ahead, say that your back hurts, tell me all about your back hurting. Thank you so much. Thank you, Hiru. Tell me about your back hurting, Chia. She gripped them. No, not the void again, don't worry. The void. Stream ended, see you guys. No, it's not over yet. Worst part was definitely all of the amigos, surely. No, nonsense. You guys were magical, a miracle, blessed be. Hello, Drop Snav. Hi, how you doing? Let's see. Obviously saying she's in the void. Someone help me. I get lost in the void all the time. There's no video evidence at all. There is no video evidence at all. You can't prove that I touched everything. Really just snitched on herself? No, I didn't! Hi! Yes, Crows is in the chat. Crows just stopping by to say hello! Shadow, thank you so much for the 180 biddy! Where's the docky? I haven't set that up yet, dude. I had so much things that I was trying to set up before the Detroit Become Human adventure. I didn't get a chance to transfer every single redeem. But don't worry. That's one of the things that will get put in there. That's one of the things that will get implemented in. Beko was at the con like Patrick Star in that OG SpongeBob episode. Which one? Releasing Beko in a con like freeing a wild animal. I become my truest nature form at a convention. Set me free. Let me loose. I will do things and magical adventures. The feral creatures? Heck yeah! Absolutely! Do you have any suggestions on how to acquire your own hamster DPS? Ooh, that's a difficult one. Because sometimes the hamsters won't want to return. Luckily, I always linked arms with my hamster. I linked arms with my hamster. So my hamster could not escape from me. Except for the last day. She escaped from me. She left me like a bad one-night stand, and I woke up to nobody in the room with me. Drats. I forgot to put on the leash that night. She escaped. Bluey Supremacy? Dude, I was watching a lot of it a little bit today during my lunch. It makes the funny. It makes me laugh. Worst part, she had to leave. Oh my god, yes. She had to leave. Hello, Rihanna. She left me and I was so sad. The night before she left, I spooned with her. I hugged her and then I whined. Until she was like, I'm going to pass out. Get back into your bed. I'm like, and she's like, I'm so tired. Please get out of the bed. That's just what Reddins do. Very true. Beko was their Skyrim inventory. No! I was like encumbered every single day. My spine hurt so bad. I think I might have to wear like one of those back brace things so that I'm not having bad posture while wearing the backpack, because it's like shaped weirdly. And then I also have a bad habit, right? I treat the space between the backpack and my back as like an additional pocket. So like I was shoving things like bags and sweaters and water bottles behind there, further arching my spine into some weird arbitrary shape. Ninja Strike. Wait, I'm sorry, I am backlogged. Free her, thanks to the Beko trails. You are no longer broken points. Oh yes. Yes, they were some long hours for you guys, with not too much for you guys to redeem. I don't know how my phone was able to start doing like the sound alerts, and then it stopped doing the sound alerts. I don't know how I got it to do that, or how I get it to do it again. More testing has to be observed. You now have 7k points. That's a lot. Leash, Beko does the bondage? No? I'm just saying. The hamster cage was not secure enough, and she chewed her way out. She chewed her way out of the hamster cage. I hope you and chat are doing well. Hello, KJ. We are doing well. We're doing quite swimmingly.
Yeah.
You did really well on your panel. Thank you. It was very, very stressful. I want to talk about like the whole Youmacon experience, right? I want to be like straight up. What is it? Candidly? Is it candidly? Uncandidly? Candidly? Candidly honest? Uncandid? Candid? I want to be like candidly honest with you guys about the whole experience, because it definitely was a different and interesting experience, right? Because I've gone to a convention as a regular. I've been an exhibitor at a convention, right? I've done the booths and stuff like that. I've been a vendor at a convention, and now I have been a guest at a convention. So I have the wider range of like experience of what it's like from all different front points, except for actually running a convention. But I don't think I would ever want to do that. I don't think I would ever want to actually ever run a convention. It seems too stressful beyond all means. Beko already showing her age, over 35. What? What with what? What the frig? Kind of what? Oh, that's actually kind of funny. Because they actually came up to us during a mixer, and they were just asking. They had to ask Chia and I if we were legal. They had to ask us if we were of age, and I'm just like, yes, we are of age. Zaki Lucky, hara hara, thank you so much for the follow. With every level, I grow stronger. Yes, yes. What is it? Elicidian 30-minute backlog is normal state. Oh, I'm catching up. I'm trying. Did you make that annoying guy in the Pac-Man hat suffer finally for daring to not give you a free game? Pac-Man hat? Oh! That took me a second. I was imagining a literal big old Pac-Man. He got to taste the lean. He got to taste the powers of the lean. And then I got a free game. Convention organizers don't live very long. Oh no. I don't imagine that they would. Hopefully they get some lives transplants into them. Hi! Hi, how are you? How are you doing? The Beko backlog? I'm not that backlogged anymore. They gave the impression of a newbie convention or a new team. I think it might be more the latter of the new team, because Youmacon's been going on for a while, from what I understand. It's been going on for a long time. They are just bad at gauging ages. Well, Chia and I look really young. Chia and I were like super tiny compared to everybody else. Zully! Hi, how are you? Blarg. Blarg. Let's see. There's a lot to talk about. Obviously on day one, it was really interesting because I was kind of confused. Usually day one is like LineCon, right? They always say they call it day zero. Day zero is LineCon, where everybody tries to get their badges before the actual convention starts, and where everybody, like all the vendors, set up and things like that. But everything was really backlogged. So usually for the vendor side, so as an attendee, you would go in as early as possible, wait in line, get your badge, go home, right? Interestingly enough, though, there were panels on day zero. It was super duper confusing. I didn't even realize that there were panels on day zero until I accidentally went to a panel, which, yeah, if you guys saw. So, like, we were supposed to go to, I guess, a staff room where they had all of the badges for the guests and stuff, which was, like, in room 240 or something like that. 240, 250? I think it was 250. I accidentally walked into 251, and there were people there, and I kept telling them, we've been hailed into this room, right? I've been telling these people, hello, we were summoned here. Right? And I'm like waiting. I was like thinking maybe this is just a group with all of the other guests and they're waiting for whoever's organizing the event to come in so, so that we could get our badges. And like they were just playing games while waiting. And it was like an actual panel where they were doing impersonations and things like that. So that's what you saw. That's what you guys saw when we were in there, and I did like the Ash Ketchum voice, or we did the Inuyasha thing. That was an actual panel. That really confused me. I've never been to a convention where they have panels on day zero. Usually it's just get your badge and go home, right? And it was funny because like halfway through all of that, she is like telling me, she's been trying to tell me, she's just like, we're in the wrong room. I'm like, what are you talking about? Where's our badges? How long are we playing these impersonation games while waiting for so and so to show up? I'm like messaging them. I'm like, we're in the room. We're in the room. Where you at? Oh, we were in the wrong room. You wish you could have seen Crony Docky Man one last time. Me too. Me too. I was determined. It happened twice. I was determined to pet the crony every single time I saw them. So if I kept seeing them throughout the convention, I would have perpetually stopped everything that I was doing so that I could pet the crony. You are young looking, but not that young looking. Wait, what? Wait, what does that mean? Do I not look like I can drink of the alcohol beverages? Oh, never mind. The random voice acting panel? The random voice acting panel, yes. For sure, for sure. Wait, what does drinking age look like? There better not be a height requirement for this. It was fun seeing you guys voice act. I really make Chia out of her element, especially with the Jojo. Dio. I don't know what look I gave her, but she chickened out of that so fast. She's just like, I can't do this. It's too embarrassing. I quit. Pat out. Beko gaslight the team. I know. I was just like, I'm in the room. Where the heck are you guys? Voice acting thing was really fun. It was super fun. Fun surprise. It was an interesting thing to kind of just jump into. The Inuyasha was so good. It was very gold. Yes. I guess I forgot to mention that I did theater a little bit, but I've never actually done like stage plays. I've just taken a lot of theater classes. And my golden trick was always to just be able to fall for like the gag. I was always a faller. I was the gag faller. Fall guy. I'm the fall guy. What did they mean by that? By which one? Oh no, not the Beko beverage. The Beko beverage. You look old enough to drink, but young enough not to have arthritis. So then why did they ask me if I could drink? Will you random break into other panels in the future to have fun? In the future? Like, at a convention? If I'm not a guest, they're gonna throw me out if I break in the other panels. If I'm not a guest status and I just decide to just randomly run on stage and be like, "Sup everybody, how you doing? Welcome in! We are throwing a party at this panel. I hope you guys enjoy it." They would promptly pick me up and carry me out the door. They'd be like, what is going on? Who is this person? I am the fall guy. You got scared when Beko uploaded a drink image and she has gone? Oh yeah, that was the day before. Yeah, no ingestion of the... I forgot to upload it the night before. I forgot to upload that. I forgot to upload what it looked like afterwards. They actually did make a purple drink. Clearly, you need to use your guest powers for evil. For evil? Absolute evil? Could I have done that? Could I have just walked in on other panels and just stood up on stage and be like, "Hello, hello"? I'm sure any panel would enjoy more company, right? To kind of
Hello.
Hello, that would have been me. Hello. Walks on stage. Hello. Walks off stage. Man, frick this panel. Come to the Vtuber panel with me.
Hello.
Evil cat. You could have ordered the entire panel goers to
Watch
kneel.
out.
No. Although that would have been an interesting game. Simon says do what the Vtuber says. Damn autocorrect, you swear your grammar is not this bad? It's okay. Don't worry about it. Look out! I always thought it was watch out. Hello, look out! Let me think. What? Fun story. You used to barge into panels one year and challenge them to a risk battle with dice in order to take over their panel. You can do that. You can do that. Every year? How long did you keep doing this? What happens if you did frickin' up-yield their panel? Absconce them. That would have been perfect for Chia. That would have been perfect for Chia. Arr, I come in to plunder this panel. All of your guests, all of your attendees are now at the mercy of my attention. I crave to plunder and blunder all over the place. Give it all here. Ahoy! You enjoyed this panel. Hope the Choi and Yoma were good to me. It was very nice and pleasant experience. We definitely learned a lot. There was a lot of experiences that we had. You did it for 2 years. You claimed 2 panels for yourself, but then it backfired on you and people took over. Ha ha! Ha ha! Take that! Take that! They learn how to fight back. It is now the King of the Hill territory style with panels. The dish hips? Yes, the dish hips were real. Wait. Yes. Where was I? What was the last thing I talked about? What was the last thing I said? Oh yeah. We eventually got our badges and things like that. So Youmacon. Youmacon. There's a lot to say about Youmacon. It definitely was very big. It was very, very big. But I think it was smaller than what it was in previous years, because I kept hearing a lot of people say that before it used to take up like 2 buildings or something. Like they used 2 different buildings and they just like closed off certain floors or closed off certain areas. But this time it only existed in 1 building, but they utilized more, ? But still, even with all of that, it was still pretty big. Youmacon was a thing indeed. Youmacon definitely was a thing. It was a thing. It was an experience, and it's definitely something that I'm like having a hard time like explaining things because I get distracted very easily. The guild quest was something new. They were fun. I like that. Taking the pictures of things, those were really fun. Hey, Bookie? Did someone order a chocolate chip bookie? Do I get a bookie? Do they have a macadamia bite chocolate? Maybe I don't want that now that I've said it. What if in the future Beko killed off Youmacon? No! I wouldn't want to do that. Everybody was super nice and pleasant. Best part was Beko breaking the ice by sending me to the void for 10 minutes. I didn't realize I had access to my admin controls on my mobile phone, and I think I touched something and just sent Abigor to the void. I had access to my, my chat had access to the admin controls, and I must have pressed something when I was holding up my cup or something and just sent Abigor. And I was so confused because it said my name, and I'm like, I am streaming remotely, and chat has seen my hands this entire time. I don't know when I had time to send Abigor to the void, but I did. Time out Abigor again? No. It made you laugh for 5 minutes straight. I was so confused because I had my name attached to it. I'm like, he didn't send a link, so it wasn't Stream Elements, and it didn't say it was from Stream Elements. It was me. And I'm trying to think. I'm like, I didn't have any automation tools with StreamerBot to like automatically time out people. I didn't have StreamerBot do that. Pull to time out Abigor? No! Abigor's been through enough. The evil call out cat time? I wasn't. You can't prove anything. You bore witness to my hands the entire time. Yeah. But it was nice. The convention was really, really nice. But I'd be lying if I didn't say that there were some points that were frustrating. And that there were some points that were kind of really tasking and really, really made certain moments like sour and kind of bad. If that makes any sense, right? So like Youmacon, I think they had a lot that they were dealing with, as does all conventions, right? I've been to how many conventions this year? You guys know that I've been to a lot of conventions this year, as a dealer, as a vendor. And I will say that since the pandemic, I definitely think a lot of conventions are still trying to find themselves a little bit, like try to find the groove back again. I think conventions, they had everything situated to the best of their ability, and then the pandemic hit, and then now there's a lot of things that might be different or slightly changed. So it always feels like, since the pandemic, it always feels like conventions seem to be struggling a little bit in terms of like management. I don't know if that's just something that's like all the time or always has been. But like one example is that last year when I went to Anime NYC, they kept all of the vendors outside in the cold for like over 5 hours. And that convention is like in December, right? I had to stand outside, and one of my other coworkers was also outside. And they didn't have a winter jacket. They didn't have anything. They were like dressed for maybe fall weather at best. And it was in the middle of December. It was windy. It was cold. They were like an icicle. And they had all of the vendors standing outside in the line for 5 hours. And there was like space inside for them to house some of the vendors while waiting to have them checked in. But they were refusing. They were like, no, everybody has to stay outside, sort of thing. They could have had us wait like elsewhere where it was sheltered or anything. But instead they were just telling us to deal with it. And the worst part was that like they had scheduled time slots, right? Where they were just like, you have to, there were some vendors that did come in early in the day and they told them it's too early, come back later. And then by the time they came back later, the line was super long and they said, oh, you should have stopped by earlier and grabbed like a check-in number, but they didn't give them the check-in number earlier. So it was things like that, right? Where it's just, things were just super complicated and super bad. And then there was another convention that I went to this year as a vendor where they didn't allow us to check in until like really late. They didn't allow any of the vendors to come in until really late. And it took, I think, they only gave us like maybe 1 to 2 hours. Well, it was more than one. So like maybe 2 to 3 hours just like set up. And then it wasn't enough time. So like we had to go in super early day one of the convention and make sure that we set everything up before they let attendance in, right? And nobody set up, nobody finished. Like all the other vendors were also scrambling before, and even by the time they let the attendance in, there were still so many vendors that were still trying to set up. Nobody had like completed their setup. So it definitely feels like a lot of conventions, things have been kind of rushed. And it's the same thing for Youmacon. They were dealing with a lot of things, and it was kind of interesting to see things from a different perspective as opposed to like being a vendor. So like as an attendee, you don't see too much of this, right? You don't see too much beyond the veil other than OMG, when do I get my tickets? When do I get in? Or whatnot. How long until I get my ticket, right? As a dealer, you see a little bit closer behind the scenes in terms of like how it's managed and put together, and when can we do setup and things like that. But then as a guest, I got to see a whole nother level, right? Different sides of the internals, which I definitely saw a lot of vendors that were there until on day 0. They weren't allowed to go in until 7 o'clock, and they had to leave by 9 that night. So they only had 2 hours to set up. Because I saw Kevin from Face Connect and everybody else, and everybody was just waiting. And I think it's because they were still getting the floor ready, and there's a lot of reasons that this could be the case. So like one example was at the New York convention that I was talking about earlier. They had just finished a convention for another event, and they still needed to clean up the floor, and they had to have all of the machinery and stuff to like set it up for the next convention. So they were already behind because of the previous convention. So it could have been something like that where they were still setting up the floor for the vendors, splitting everything up and things like that, setting up the dividers, and they were just running behind because of XYZ happening. And I think another thing was we got our badges fine, but we also didn't quite know what our schedule was. I'm not quite sure what the other guests had, because I think every guest got like a schedule of when they would get panels. We didn't get that. We were just kind of told our panel was this day, this time. And we checked up in the room for the setup, and the tech guy was super nice, very understanding, trying to figure things out, and we were trying to like explain different things that we could do. And I was trying to test out certain things to try to figure it out as well. You understand? You were working outside in the cold during those days? Yeah, it was very cold. Shadow was working outside, so Shadow probably remembers how cold it was those days. You heard the organization was a bit crazy? Yeah, organization was a bit crazy. You remember that? Yeah. We were trying to brainstorm different things. So that was like day 0 where we were just like, okay. They were trying to get things together. And so then day 1, we come in, and everybody has been super nice, right? Everybody in the chat's been super nice. But because of all of the pipeline and everything being kind of chaotic on their end, there was somewhere in the pipeline where, unfortunately, Chia and I were kind of, for lack of better words, for lack of better terminology, they didn't have things ready for us or situated for us, which was to be expected, right? I was always preparing for the worst case scenario. But what sucked about it was being treated like, we essentially were being treated like second-rate Vtubers at one point when we were trying to set up for our panel on day 1, which I think for a little bit, like, I threw you guys into the void while I was trying to figure out the technology bits for it, and I felt bad because I threw you guys into a void for a really, really long time that day, right? I threw you guys into a void for such a long time that I ended up just like turning off the stream. So like when I threw you guys into the void and then ended the stream, there was a lot that kind of went on in that time frame. So like Chia and I, we arrived early. I think we arrived at like 11 or something, like 10 to 11. And then around noon, we were informed that there were some technical issues. So we came in, and our panel's at 4. So we literally spent 4 hours trying to do tech work. And we had not eaten that day because they didn't have the green room set up. They were delayed on that as well. So they didn't have any food ready for us. But like we were about to go check out the food when they told us that there were tech issues. And so like we went to figure out the tech issues first, because obviously we wanted to make sure that that was situated for our panel. And you know me, I get hangry when I tell you. But like there definitely was this weird feeling of being treated a little bit slightly different, right? Because there was there was a small instance that happened where there was somebody that was part of staff that kind of dealt with us the least amount, and they definitely gave off the vibe of being like a mega VTuber connoisseur. Because I think one of the first things they said to us was like, "Oh, kind of gives it away," sort of thing, because they kind of recognized who we were because we were carrying around our face sensors, and they're like, "Oh, like, well, there's that mystery," like, which we didn't think anything of it. It probably didn't mean anything. We were just having fun. We thought it was funny to have these sensor stickers around, but there was a moment that really triggered me a little bit, and that was obviously when I was trying to do troubleshooting for everything and figure out like the best solution for us. You guys didn't mind getting yeeted in the void. I'm glad. I felt so bad that you guys were sent to the void for so long. I don't remember how long I sent you guys to the void for. But it was a lot. It was a long time that I'm just like, okay, I can't keep you guys there forever. Probably because they had Face Connect kind of streamers. Yeah, that's true. They had Face Connect, and the year before they had HoloLive. So they had a lot of corporate VTubers. They've dealt with a lot of corporate VTubers. So like, I was invited to participate in Youmacon, I think, all the way back in August. And prior to that. And I was approved by the board of directors, I think. Maybe 2 or 3 months after I was invited, they approved me, and then I waited a couple more months. I waited a really long time. I didn't get a contract until maybe a month before the event. So I didn't get a contract to sign until a month before the event. And it's because somewhere in the pipeline, there were complaints about the fact that I was an unheard VTuber. I was a tiny, pequeña, no-name VTuber, even though the rest of the board had approved me. There was anyone you wanted to punch? No, it's like, if you criticize VTubers, you aren't a true fan. But you can like some VTubers. The guy in the Pac-Man triply 100%, especially when there was no food. Oh yeah. Poor crows stopped by to check up on me while I was trying to do troubleshooting, and I was just so focused that I'm just like, right? I'm just like, I literally was just like, wait, I was just like freaking, and that freaking everybody was really nice. Let me just really clarify that everybody was super nice. Like, I was so focused on trying to get everything fixed and stuff like that when Crow stopped by to check up on me, and I was like, and then Crows had to leave because Crows had a panel. I think he told the guest relations person, and I was getting messages from them later, and they were like, "Hey, Crow says that you're mad because you haven't been fed. Are you okay? If you're hungry still, I can take you and get you some food." But I was like, "Oh no, I'm fine. It's okay. We found food at that point. At the point when we got texted, we had procured food. You didn't mind. You understand. You guys have a lot on your plate. Yeah. You figured these things come up. Yeah. I'm so glad that you guys were super duper understanding and things like that. I'm so glad. You guys are super nice. We know we joke a lot about no void." Well, we're just joking. I know you guys are so cute. I just hear it in my head. No, not the void. Ah! Fun fact: in Phillian's VTuber Awards ceremony, you nominated. Oh my god, for real? Oh, freaking Shadow, no freaking way. I'm still too pequeña small for that, I swear. Zombie Fox, the 2-rate VTuber, yeah. You were very worried for your existence. Kroos was very terrified for his existence. I was feeling...
Yeah.
I was very frustrated. because in that moment it did feel like we were being treated like second-rate VTubers, because we weren't really being supported and things like that. And one of the big things that really triggered it for me was, I think 30 minutes prior, it was like an hour or 30 minutes prior to our panel, I decided to just call it for them, tell them what we needed at the bare minimum, that like none of this other troubleshooting that I was trying was gonna work. We needed basically 2 laptops to be able to do it properly, right? I told the tech guy what we needed, that we needed 2 laptops. And the laptop that they had given us, mind you, the laptop that they had given us to try to work this out on was a personal laptop by one of the staff members.
Fuck that guy, fuck this guy, fuck the guy!
Visually! Hada hada! Welcome, Raiders! Hello, hello! Is it gonna give you guys a bounty? It is! Would you look at that? We've got a bounty. We're being raided by, Visually. What kind of crime have you been committing, Visually?
And now it's time for
Let's
Big
see
Shots, the
this,
show that
yeah.
tells all about fugitives.
Shucks, howdy.
Committing made of Skur crimes. What is made of Skur crimes? But welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in. What is made of Skur? Vizzy raid. Forgot to copy the message. No worries. Hello. 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 That raid scene is so crazy good. Thank you. I'm so glad that I got that situated. Energy bar. Hada hada. Thank you so much for the follow. With every level, I grow stronger. Let me see.
Level up.
You like the Cowboy Bebop reference? Yes. It was like the best bounty anime thing that I could find. I typed in anime bounty hunter and frickin' came up with Cowboy Bebop. Bear Gaming, hada hada, thank you so much for the follow. With every level I go stronger. And Visually, hada hada, thank you so much for the follow. With every level I go stronger. You like Cowboy Bebop. If you are a second-rate VTuber, then what am I, February? I don't know. There's no tier raids. There's none. You are wanted. You are wanted for the made. Is it Skur? Skur? Made of Skur crimes. What kind of crimes are you doing in that game? We're just talking about Youmacon. I recently did a panel at Youmacon. I'm just talking about my experience there. Let's see. You have one for you. You don't have rating. Made of Skur is a horror game? It sure sounds like it. I'm going to copy paste box shut off. Oh god, don't forget to drink your tea and eat your cake. You don't have either. Instant ban. Made skirt crimes. Ayo. What about skirts? Whose skirts are we flipping? Beko is tier 1 and your Baka Neko downloads tier list. Thank you, Lana. Getting chased by blind and face. Ugh! No! Blind? That sounds like a game Chia has played recently. Let me get up and close. Hair.
Yeah.
Blah. Yeah. You're pretty sure Vizzy was playing a maid that is hiding from hard work? Are you playing hooky on your work? Is that what you're trying to get at? It was pretty confusing. The attack the cat. No! No! Oh my god! All of the points you guys saved up from me streaming in Detroit. You're using it all. You're using all of your points. Ah! She's getting ready for work now. Ah! A talking maid? You're watching. Ah! Holy frick. Hi, Dots! Ow! Ah! That's weird. Why aren't the bears? Ah! Did I do something about the bears? Did you hear Beko tell us he's— No! All of your guys' points! Raid suggested you. Aww! Oh, Game Guy suggested me? Thank you, Game Guy. Ayo! Sorry, I'm just being attacked ferociously by chat. Ah! I don't even get to hear the squeaks. Oh, there we go. Why wouldn't I? Ah! Oh, ow. Half of the words are abusing you, you poor thing. I know. I'm getting to work on adding more rewards, but I had to clean it up and I was pressed for— Ow! I'm pressed for time. Because I was trying to get this all situated and fixed before Detroit. Before Youmacon. But yeah. Ow. Why? Thank you so much for the head pat. But yeah. Ow! Why? We were doing, what was it? It was, well, I'm getting back to my story. Very important. Thank you for that, Pat. It was about, I think, 30 minutes. It was an hour to 30 minutes before our panel. Ow. Emu. You have to hop off? Yes, thank you so much for the raid. Please do some TLC. Take care of yourself. Have an awesome stream. Thank you so much. Ow! Really nice to meet you. It's really nice to meet you too. A pleasure. The pleasure's all mine. Ow. Did you guys get it out of your system? Did chat get it out of your system? I'm looking at you. Ow! It's stuck on my face. Stuck on my face. Did you want more? No, I'm good. I'm good if you're good. I'm good. I'm still good if you guys are good. If you guys are good, I'm good. A mosquito flew on your face and you grabbed it and crushed it? Mosquitoes are still alive? It's too cold outside.
Watch out!
You can go either way. God damn it. Watch out! Ow! That watermelon! God damn it, watermelons. They did warn me. They did. Ow, ow! Okay. What the frick is that? Oh, it's a heart. Okay. Are we good? Poor Beck. I'm okay.
Watch out!
How expensive are these redeems? How have you guys not used them all?
Hello?
Didn't you say you had 7,000 points, Shadow? Don't clap for this. I even inflated some of these prices. You had 7,000. You only have 7 times to throw love at me. You got 64k? Ah! I'm a kill switch. Don't make me turn on the kill switch. I'll do it. I'll do it. Where's the kill switch? Where's Chatterbot? Where's my kill switch? I made a kill switch. Ah! Kill switch on. Ow. Do I do this? Test the trigger. There, did that work? You have nothing. I've took it all away. It's gone. You got nothing. You have 55k. You were trying to collect for merch, but now it's 500k. You should save up more. Just keep up saving. Keep saving. I believe in you. You have control, self-control. Yeah, now you have 250. It's all gone. Inflation catch up. Yeah, you have to catch up to inflation. Merch is impossible. It's not impossible. Don't worry about it. It's not impossible. Just don't spend your points. Aren't you guys used to inflation? Don't you guys watch Chia streams? Doesn't she always inflation creep on you guys? She does inflation creep on you guys. You have 39k? You guess you're back to collecting again. Yes. Beko sell merch? I do have to put up a store, don't I? That's probably my next to-do list after I finish. Ah! God damn you. You found a loophole. I can't turn that off. I hate you. What do you mean by this? Chia's always told me that she's like inflated her prices for things that she doesn't want to get redeemed. She always inflates her prices. Something, raise price. And she says that my redeem points, my redeem rewards are too cheap compared to hers. 95k still grinding for higher rewards. 50% inflation on day 1. Does this bite you? If I become a streamer, all of my redeems will be 1 point. That won't spite me. That won't spite me at all. You can have it whatever you want. Chia inflation is real and will harm you. See, you guys know. You guys know. Chia is the most offender. That's how it's supposed to be. What? All 1 or inflation is real? Big Beko on the screen. Hi, I'm here. I'm getting up close and personal so I can talk to you about the Youmacon experience. 1 redeem will be break the Beko branded fridge. Dang, that's pretty expensive to buy a Beko fridge. How many Beko fridges will you have in your house to break them all at the cost of 1? If you get, how many points do you get per minute? You get like 20, 30? You get like 30 per every 5 minutes or something, and then they have 30 points, so that's 30 fridges that you have to get because they could just redeem them all at once. My head is 3 feet tall. No, it's perspective. I'm close to your face. You should be used to that. Every time I see Chia talk to you guys, she loves being close to your face. All 1 is too intense, even as a chatter. Must redeem them all. We fired the cannons too often the first day on Chia's stream, so the price... Did they? They were kind of expensive before. How much were they? How much were they and how much are they now? That's so unfair. Inflation too real. Too much stimulation. Too much stimulation for the tiny little hamster. You want Becky lore redeem? Oh no. Beko in the chaos. We need to put the Beko macrons back on the gold standard. Yes. 2 points per minute? It's 2 points per minute. That's a lot of fridges. Get closer, I dare you. I actually physically cannot get closer than this. I cannot get closer than this. I cannot get any closer. 400 to 600 day 1. No idea now. Oh. No, that's so expensive. Has Chia seen the thing? The you know what? I don't know, because I don't know if anybody showed her on her stream, because she did stream yesterday. She did stream yesterday, so I don't know if anybody alerted her to the thing. And I told her to stop by this stream, but I haven't seen her, so I don't know if she's here or not, so that I could show her the thing. But we'll get to that. Maybe I'll ping her once I get to that. What was Bicky doing while you were gone? Doing laundry. Bicky was doing laundry. Doing chores. Needed to do a bit of house cleaning. You can get closer in OBS. Shh. We're not about that life right now. They were waiting for you to come to the stream yesterday. Me? I was, I stopped by. I did lurk in her stream, but she didn't do a just chatting stream. She was actually gaming, so I didn't want to intrude if she was doing an actual game. If she was doing just chatting, then I wouldn't have mind stopping by and harassing her to give me a call. But she was actually playing a game, so I didn't want to interfere. That's a lot of laundry. Dude, Becky wears a lot of clothes. I don't know if you notice. She has so many copies of her freaking cloak that she has. She has so many copies. I don't know why she has so many copies. Could have said something. She gladly would have paused for you. No. I don't want to hijack her stream. If she had a game that was scheduled, I don't want to hijack her stream. If she was just chatting, then that would have been a little bit better. I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind interrupting her. But she was already playing a game when I checked in. So no. Etiquette, streamer etiquette. I don't want to intrude like that. Blarg. Anyway, as I was saying, it was, would you interrupt a collab? Never. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. An hour, 30 minutes before our panel, that's when I called it. I informed the technician of the needs. We needed the second laptop, for it to work. Like, that was the only way to be able to get both Chia and me, to functionally work on stream on the panel. And there was no ifs, ands, or buts, or ways around it. I tried troubleshooting any other way. I literally tried every way I could possibly think of, and none of it was working. So here's the thing that kind of triggered me. As we were leaving from the panel room, we were kind of behind the technician, who then went up to one of the staff who was, I believe, in charge of specifically like the Vtuber panels and events. And basically, the technician informed them of the needs that we had. And as we passed by, I don't know if Chia heard it, but as we passed by, I heard this staff member gripe and complain of how much of an inconvenience and how much it was too much trouble for us. It kind of upset me, because it was like we had discussed this beforehand many occasions. We had talked about it. They said they did reassure us that they have never had Vtubers that were physically there. They always had Vtubers that called in and things like that. But we even explained to them, like, you know, we can do that. We can call in from the hotel room and things like that. But we needed to be supplied like laptops and whatnot. But they didn't have any laptops, any spare laptops. Indie streamers, best streamers, yeah, that's knucked up. Yeah. So like that pissed me off as we left to go to the as we left to go to the green room. That kind of pissed me off, and by that point I was fueled. I was determined, right? A fire had lit inside of me, and I was just like, okay, you know what, screw it, screw the technical difficulties, right? I didn't want to stress and fandangle with more technical issues. I wanted to give a good panel. I wanted to present an amazing panel, and I didn't want to compromise on my ability to deliver that because of the technical issues, right? So as Chia and I were sitting in the staff room, right? Not the green room. We were sitting in the staff room, eating our Subway or trying to eat our sandwiches. We were very dejected. We were very, very dejected. We were very, very sad. We were very, very upset. And frustrated. and we were talking about it. We were talking about the possibilities, what things we could do, and things like that. At one point, I told her, I was just like, listen, I'm determined. I'm like, listen, the people that go to the panel, we wanna give them a good show.
Cakes.
Cat kiss. Thank you so much, Summer Whiskey. Congratulations on surviving 10 months. Let's see. BRB flying back to Detroit to kick that guy. No, it's okay. It's okay, Splagoon. It's fine. It's fine. The frick. Greetings, purple hat friend. Loves you. I'm sorry you did not get treated with the respect you deserve. Thank you so much, Twisted Spells. No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Beko was so mad she froze. Time to crab in this guy's cereal. No. It's okay. I was there for your panel. It was awesome and informative. Thank you so much, Soul. Thank you so much. I'm so glad that you guys enjoyed it, because that was one thing that like really fueled me, right? Was that, listen, I don't care about this guy. I wanted to give a good
Tea cakes.
Thank you so much, Soul Embrace. Thank you so much for the prime. That you're the reason I wanted to give an amazing panel. You guys are the reason I wanted to give an amazing panel. And I didn't want to make a super duper scuff. It was still scuff. By all means, this panel was scuff by all means. But I wanted to own it, right? And I know Chia was really anxious and not wanting to show herself and things like that. Even though she and I agreed that worst case scenario that we wouldn't mind both of us being on stage. Worst case scenario, if it came to that, we knew that we were small enough that we would do it. But I told her, I'm like, listen, you take it. You take the VTube model. You take the setup. I'll be on stage. And she's just like, are you sure? Are you sure? I'm like, yes. Yes, because I'm going to make the best goddamn presentation. I am hyped up and feel like, you take it. I'm gonna do this bit. Okay? And kind of to get into that mindset, because I was so frustrated and angry about this, that I was using that fuel. I'm the type of person that like takes frustrations and makes productiveness out of it. Thank you so much for the one itty bitty. You were giving off girl boss energy and you loved it. Yeah. I glanced at chat throughout the panel, and you guys were just like, oh my god, I can't believe Beko had this in her, this kind of energy and presentation and things like that. I had to be like very, very like assertive in my presentation for the bit that I was just like, I had to control this assertive energy and things like that. Okay. I was going to use this frustration and funnel it to the assertive energy that I had. That's what I was using. And I wanted to give the best goddamn presentation that I could. Okay. And I kind of felt bad, right? Because I was also talking about, there was a mixer later on, and I was talking about crows wanting to hang out and things like that. And Chia had interrupted, or she asked me, she's just like, are you sure you want to still hang out with crows? Are you sure you still want to go to this mixer? Like, is this not going to like sour the whole experience? Like, are we not going to be soured or to want to deal with anything else Youmacon related? She asked me that while we ate. And when I was telling her all this, and I felt sad that she had to experience all this, and I sighed, and I told her no. And she's like, you don't think so? I'm like, no, this is what's gonna happen, Chia. we're gonna give the best goddamn presentation. We're gonna give the best goddamn panel. It'll be interesting, engaging, informative, and entertaining. People are gonna love it. People are gonna ask questions. They're gonna ask us a lot of questions. And they will look to us for more information. We're probably gonna get swarmed after the panel because we're gonna go over time because we can talk for ages. We're going to be in the hallways surrounded by people because they want to ask more questions. And then your hammies will be there. All of your amigos will be there. They've traveled far and wide to see you. And that experience will be very gratifying for you. And she's just like, you know, I told her that. I'm just like, despite all of the frustrations we have, the moment after the panel will be so gratifying for you that it's not gonna matter. And we after that, like, we finished eating. I told her that we did the panel. You guys saw it. You guys saw the panel. You saw what became of it. And exactly everything that I said happened. And she was so happy. She was so happy to see all of the amigos. She was surrounded. She was just so excited. And she was just like, you're right. Like, I wouldn't mind doing this again. Right? Because the rest of the convention was still pleasant. And you know the best part? You know the best part about all of that? Was that the staff member that I heard that was just like being so begrudging about us. You want to know what happened? After our panel and we were in the back trying to pick up our stuff to leave, he came back to us again after, you know, how many times that he'd met us before. Came back after the panel and was just like, okay, I think I'd like a sticker now. He was so like, oh, I think I actually do enjoy you guys now. I would like a sticker now. He had many chances to get a sticker before then, but only after the panel did they want the sticker. So I would call that a win in my books. Let's see. Let me catch up. I did want to put that point across before I caught up and get distracted. You were incredibly kind to them to physically go to the con. I feel like that's above and beyond most of the normal Vtubers for panels. The least they could do was give you working tech. No, yeah, that's true. But at the same time, it's kind of complicated because a lot of Vtubers don't go for the anonymity, right? And that was another thing that I brought up to Chia, was that a lot of people, one of the reasons why that we'll get a lot of questions is because since we're physically there, we definitely feel more approachable, more accessible, so people can ask us, like, more relatable sort of thing. And so that's something that we had an edge over when giving the panel and presentation and things like that. You guys are so sweet. I'm sorry. That staff guy will eat his words when our Beko is at 100k followers by next year. Oh my god, if I could reach those numbers. Magic personified. Was late, what's the tea? Spilled. It's already been spilled. Give the PowerPoint. I do have to post up the PowerPoint. That was something that was requested, so I need to post up that PowerPoint. I think I'm gonna turn it into a PDF and post it up. I worked really hard. I stressed so hard about that PowerPoint. I wanted it to look colorful, fun to look at, but also professional and not like I took MS Paint and just splatter painted on it, right? I tried really hard to make it look very engaging to look at, but still had the information it needed to have on there. You did so good despite the difficulties. Thank you so much. I'm glad that you guys enjoyed it. I'm so glad. It was all ad-libbed for the most part. F it, we'll do it live moment. Yeah, I had that. That was my moment. I was just like, F it, we're doing this live. We're doing this. Host body be damned. Host body be damned live on stage. The panel was awesome. Would totally go back to another Beko panel. Aw, thank you. Thank you. You'd sell your kidney to be at a Beko panel. I can't guarantee I'll be girl boss every single panel. I was fueled by some kind of fail in there. It smells like a lead in here. Hello, Belle. Beko's PowerPoint arc. Oh my god. Vtubers usually call in to give their panels, or excuse me, Bozo, I came with a good damn mobile setup, like it was just an elementary homework assignment. Yeah, instead of streaming the streamers, I streamed the viewers. I streamed all of you guys, all you attendees out there, you got streamed. Guess what? Pacha! But, no, despite that, like, it was very unfortunate that the fact that we were quote no-name streamers, we weren't given more panels, because we were invited to a lot of panels. Crows invited me to a lot of panels, but as I mentioned, somewhere in the pipeline there was some discrepancies and we were not given any other panels. And so that's kind of unfortunate because I suppose one of the reasons was, one, we were no name, and two, our setup was too technically problematic for them. And I don't think Chia is a big brave hamster enough to be able to showcase her host body like that at the time, at the point being. I think I don't know. I think it would have been fun, and I think it would have totally been possible, even if they dragged like a television screen on stage and then we just ported to that. Like, I think it would have been totally possible, but I digress. For that very reason, my next expense that I want to save up for is a laptop, so that we can avoid this issue in the future. So as you can see there, the more travel / remote streams, that cost is for a laptop. I'm trying to save up for, what do you call it? What did Blues Paws have? Is it the Microsoft Surface? That thing? I think that should be strong enough to at least handle VTube Studio and OBS at the same time. So that way in the future we don't have to deal with this. And don't have to deal with relying on them to provide us tech. If we have our own laptop, guess what? We can figure it out. You're gonna make the audience snap themselves out of the excitement, and damn it, actually. Real and true. You mean that Crow's guy then abandons you, so turnabout is fair play. Abandon me? I mean, that Crow's guy had a panel. I didn't know the schedule. That's another thing. We weren't provided a schedule. I don't know what the panel, like what the schedules look like for all the other guests. They were given, like each folder, each welcome packet was supposed to have the guests' schedules. We weren't even given that because they just didn't feel like we, you know, like we just didn't get a schedule. I think literally our schedule was made last minute. We were given everything like last minute. I even found out that like we weren't even given our proper meal plans, that the contract was changed on us at the very last minute to not give us the proper meal plans that we were supposed to be given, because we technically, so all of the Subways that we ate was part of the staff's, but apparently all the guests were given or were supposed to be given like per diems, which is like paid allowance for food. We weren't given that. And so, like, we ate the staff food. So, somewhere along the pipeline that happened. But, as I said before, everybody, despite the weird kink in the pipeline, despite that happening and hopefully turning around for the next year, right? I hope our presentation was really interesting and convincing enough that the kink in the pipeline might want us back again next year. Everybody else in the staff was wonderful. Like, the guest relations person kept messaging us every single time we had a question or asked anything. They kept reaching out to us and was like, "Are you okay? How are you enjoying the convention? I hope everything is fine and wonderful," right? The media person was always asking us, "Are you okay? Are you fine?" Every single person on staff that met us absolutely loved us. Absolutely. On first impressions, first introductions, they loved us. And treated us all nice and fairly, despite the weird kink in the pipeline. I wonder if that kink has been ironed out, though, since then. Giga Chad Beko. And it did. You are amazing, and I'm glad I still follow you. Thank you, Shadow. Followed for 1 year, 10 months, and 4 days. Reassuring homie. Beko, you're making me cry. You guys are wonderful. I loved all of your guys' support during the stream. I know I couldn't pay attention to you guys while I was streaming the panel. I couldn't pay attention to you guys fully during the panel since I was trying to be in the moment in the panel. I hope you guys enjoyed the panel. What little you guys could see from my shaky, like, looking at the audience, trying to, like, position myself to look at the screen so you can see Chia. I'm hoping you guys got to enjoy what you did see. And you guys were so sweet being with me the entire convention, hanging out with me, and all this other stuff. It was really great. It was really great to share that whole experience with you. You are a Beko fan to the end. They freaking killed the guy. Oh, wow, yeah. Crawling in all fours, begging for mercy. Oh, the audacity. I gave the guy a sticker. I love the wording, though. Okay, I think I want a sticker now. I think I want a sticker now. You mean you didn't before? You didn't want a sticker before, eh? The nerve of this guy. Mods crushed that guy's skull. No. Listen, guys. They're a VTuber connoisseur. That means if we've caught their attention, that must mean we're pretty good, right? That must mean we're pretty gosh darn good. Complete vindication. Kim full circle. Backlogging. You lost your stickers. You lost my stickers, crows! Guys, mods ban this guy. Take care of him. Sticker him from head to toe and throw him in the river Styx so he doesn't lose the stickers ever again. Don't actually do it, though. Don't actually do it. You're really glad I got to meet you at the con. Wish we could have talked more. I am glad I got your stickers. I'm so glad that you got the stickers. I'm so glad. Going right in the scrapbook. Oh my god, I'm going in a scrapbook. Thank you. No. Twisted. Thank you for coming to the panel. I am so grateful for everybody that came into the panel. I wasn't sure what to expect. The panel room was big. Chia was expecting a panel room of only like 20 to 30 seats, but it was like maybe 200 seats. I don't remember what Crows told me. It was like 200 seats or something like that. Thank you for coming to the panel. Every single one of you guys, thank you so much for coming to the panel. It definitely makes a difference coming to a panel that people want to go to and being able to speak with them and engage with them, answer all the questions. I would have loved to speak forever. I can speak forever. Even right now. What time I am? I've been speaking for like an hour and 38 minutes straight. Chat knows that I can talk forever. I backlog myself on accident and everything. So chat knows. Chat knows I can talk forever. And I should have requested for more time so that I could talk to all of you guys more. One of my biggest regrets that I keep kicking myself for is that I didn't tell Chia that there was one last slide at the end, which gave QR codes to both Chia and my socials. So we gave that whole panel a spanking good one, and we didn't get to, so like, because there was a panel immediately afterwards, we got all kicked out, so I assumed that a lot of people left, and the people that wanted to talk to us probably didn't get to stick around and stay. And they didn't get to figure out who we were, because you know another thing that happened because of a kink in the pipeline? As you guys know, Chia wasn't announced as a guest. Chia wasn't announced as a guest. I don't think there was like there wasn't a proper link to the panels. You had to use like a third-party app for it, but even when you go to the website, it doesn't link to the app. It doesn't explain that you have to do that for for the whole first day, I didn't know what panels were going on because I didn't know where to find it. And they had like the booklets that they gave out for like all of the what do you call it, the handbook, but there was no panels in there because you had to use the application. So it's just like, I don't know if we can be back traced. I don't know if people that saw our panel can check and figure out who we are, other than if they were to check the guidebook in the app, the third-party app that was being used. So that's like my biggest regret, that the last page of the PowerPoint didn't get showed with the QR codes for all of our socials. That's my biggest regret. Beko will be so big that she will get inundated with Vtuber panel invitations. I'm so good at talking about being a VTuber. I must be a VTuber. But I have to be my designated hamster. I feel so bad, right? Because I had the whole big girl boss energy and I was like so tsundere. Like I was roasting Chia a lot during the panel. I had to apologize to her afterwards. I'm like, I'm sorry I didn't prepare you beforehand that I would be roasting you as much as I did during the panel. And Chia's just like, oh no, you could have roasted me far more than that. I'm like, oh, duly noted. Okay, you can take a roasting. She can surely take a roasting. It was better than all the PowerPoints you're paid to look at? Dang, man. A freebie PowerPoint better than being paid to look at a PowerPoint. Gosh darn. I'm so glad I spent so much time on that. I spent so much time panicking about it, stressing about it. I wanted to give a gosh darn good panel, okay? That was the bottom note, okay? Anybody that showed up to our panel, I wanted to have them informed and entertained. I wanted them to be entertained was the big thing. That was one of the things I stressed about when I was trying to prepare it for Chia, with Chia. I kept telling Chia over and over again. I was just like, how do I make this entertaining? How do I make this entertaining? You always got the sense, despite the lean appearance, that Beko got that wildcat. One thing you learned from your panel is don't use slobs. What the frick? That was like, I had a whole slide dedicated to that. Don't use slobs, guys. Do things right. Use OBS. Gosh darn it, don't be a slob. Chia has so many problems because she uses slobs. There's so many things she can't do because she uses slobs. Because she's a slob. Don't do it. Slob love. Oh my god. Ban these slob users. Ban these slob users. They haven't learned a gosh darn thing. They can't handle the Beko demands. Who are those handsome fellows in the video? Those ones? It looks like it's a commercial download, if anything. I don't know what videos you guys saw. You guys, the commercial, you can't blame me for what commercial downloads you guys get shown. It's your fault. Whatever you guys get shown is your fault. You're the ones that fill the roster. So, I don't know what you guys were subjected to watching, but it's your fault. You guys are the clippers. It's your fault. It's your fault. Beko is your favorite IT nerd. I spent so on night one, I like broke down my IRL backpack stream setup to Chia. I felt like she was looking at it and she was just like, like I could tell she was not processing anything, and I was just like feeling so awkward because I was just hardcore nerding out to her. I was nerding out to her. I was like, and this does this, and this streams to this, and it goes into a cloud that bounces back and into my computer setup, and this, and this, and this, into this, and like, she was just like, magic happens. got it. And I'm just like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for nerding out to you. I'm just so excited that this works like this. Like, I am so excited. You'll need a heftier... No, I don't want a heftier backpack. It needs to be lighter. The lighter, the better. The lighter, the better. I have a smaller backpack that I'm trying to figure out how I can make this all fit into... Like, what's the smallest setup that I can use this? So that I don't have the back pains at the end of the day. It's weird, right? There's nothing... It's super light. It's super lightweight. There's not a lot in it. Literally, I've boiled it down to just 2 battery packs. But for some reason, carrying that all day hurts. All day, like when you have just a backpack perpetually on your back all day, it's just like your back is just like, help me, help me, help me. The Surface. I assume the Surface is good. Everybody keeps recommending me the Surface, but it has to be like the best tier Surface, so I'm trying to save up money for that so I don't have to deal with this technologically garbage. Oh! Try having a backpack full of... Never. At one point, I probably did. I had my water bottle, Chia's water bottle, and then 2 more water bottles that she shoved into my bag, plus another water bottle that I obtained later. On top of, I think, at one point, my sweater was in there. That's my fault. But then she also put 3 Subway sandwiches in there. Put a laptop on throne so we can help you. Can I do that? Is it, which way is better? For you guys to give me the money in Ko-fi or to put it on throne? I'd feel bad putting it on throne because then it's just like all reliant on throne contributions as opposed to just general purpose donations. But I can do that, I guess. You wonder if you could have a Beko on your phone and Chromecast it to a backup plan? What do you mean? A backup plan. Whatever the Apple version is, or whatever the Apple version is. Does Apple have a laptop? I don't want to use it. No. What the heck? It was interesting. It was super great. Youmacon needs to get you a 5-star hotel room next time as an apology. No. Youmacon in general was really nice. They had a lot to deal with, guys. Don't let my complaints over the kink in the pipeline. Don't let my comments about the kink in the pipeline fool you. Youmacon was pleasant, okay? The chairman, I was informed, like, the chairman of the convention, I don't know if you know, apparently he stopped by a couple of my streams. He's seen a couple of my streams, and he among like other people of the board members, like, approved my appearance. So like they were aware of what they were agreeing to, that I was very small, but apparently there was something in me that sparked something of approval for them. And as I mentioned, like, the guest relations person, he loved my IRL stream setup. You guys saw me explaining it to him. He loved it. He was very entranced by it. And he loved us, right? And then the media guy loved us, and like everybody that I met that was there loved us. Everybody loved us. It was really great. It was wonderful, and there was a lot of shops and a lot of things to see. A lot of the vendors that were there were really nice too. It was a great convention. After the panel stress was done and finished and over with, the rest of the convention was such a joy. It didn't matter. And hopefully the end result of probably ironing out that kink might make the experience better next time. And or hopefully I'll save up for a laptop so I don't have to deal with that next time. It was funny because a lot of every time they would ask us, like, oh, are you enjoying the convention and things like that, like, how was your experience? I heard Chia's way of saying that it was good but not perfect, right? She would always say, she and I would always say, like, oh, it was an experience. It's a learning experience, right? So, like, she and I have now learned that we both need to save up for a laptop. So not just me, she wants to save up for a laptop so that if this happens again, if we get invited, we'll deal our technical setup. We'll situate ourselves. we'll handle ourselves. The rooms are very nice. They were dealing with a lot. Youmacon was dealing with a lot, but they still made time to make sure that we were situated. We were small time Vtubers, very small. They had a lot of people, like a lot of other people as guests. They had all of these voice actors. You guys saw all those other voice actors and things like that. Very, very small time, but they still made time and effort to make us feel special enough. Like the guest relations and everything else, everybody else, they still went out of their way when they talked to us, made us feel special. So even though we had some frustrations and we had some issues in the beginning, it's kind of like it just made the good parts shine brighter, if that makes any sense, right? Experiencing the frustrations of the convention only made the better parts more amazing. It was just something where it's just like we really appreciated that. We really appreciate it. It's small, but like it's like it wasn't everybody. It wasn't everybody else was wonderful to us. Okay? So I'm not saying that Youmacon was awful and things like that. We had frustrations. We had issues. But Youmacon was great. We loved it. And we would love to do more if they are willing to have us again. And hopefully our experience only gets better from there, right? Hopefully it will just continue to get better. Hopefully maybe we just start from like a ground floor and then just keep climbing from there, and maybe they'll work on getting used to having physically present Vtubers and work us into more panels and make it an interesting experience all around, you know? Make it something different than any other convention has provided. Other than Offkai, of course. Offkai is very specific to Vtubers, physically there or not, you know? Hi, Outer Time! Did you kill Tia? No. No. But I did mark her. I did mark her thighs. We sure did. Hell, you even included us to snitch on Chia about the safe. I love that. You guys played your part perfectly. Perfect. You guys are wonderful. I couldn't ask for a better chat. Thanks for letting us stalk you for a few days. Yeah. No worries. No problem. Thank you guys for perceiving and trying on the Beko point of view simulator. You guys got to live through the eyes of a Beko. Touching everything. How was your simulation? Did you like it? Did you like your Beko experience? 2.0. But you're innocent. You're innocent, Crows. You're innocent. You're innocent. Where were you? No. Where were you? Through this whole... No. Just... The cup you gave me? The cup that, like, you gave me is massive. I thought it was the same size as the last cup, but when I brought it back home and brought out the old cup, I was just like, God damn, I could fit the old cup in the new cup. It's big. And I love it. Ayo. Ayo. More, how do I say? I still can't believe it. Thank you, chat, for subjecting yourself to an ad read for Wild Bills to allow me to procure an $80 cup, I think is what he said. The cup apparently that I picked out was an $80 cup, and it only cost me subjecting my chat to an ad read. Thank you very much, chat. You guys are troopers to live through that. Thank you. Sorry, Crows, the loon cat has spoken to the shadow realm with you. No, order him up another lean cat drink, alcoholic beverage. Do you guys remember? Can somebody, I want to give 5 points to Gryffindor, to somebody that can watch the stream of when I was mixing the drink, and if they can actually like write up a recipe for my lean cat alcoholic beverage. If you guys can like write down the recipe, because I don't know what I put in, that would be amazing. But also later when I told the bartender to make a purple drink, they made an amazing drink. So my alcoholic beverage that I mixed tasted like licking a tire truck, like a 16-wheeler tire at a gas station. The bartender knew what they were doing. I wish I recorded it for you guys, so that we could replicate the recipe. Crows, did you ask them for the recipe? They made a purple drink that actually tasted good. I didn't get to drink all of it because I needed to stay as sane as possible for Chia, who probably could not have the patience and tolerance to deal with me drunk. But but it tasted good. It tasted dangerously good. Bury him facing down. That guy better have a new pair of Oshis now. He liked a lot of corporate VTubers. He had a taco. He had a Ina taco background. He had all sorts of buttons and keychains of Hololive and Niji Sanji, and a couple of other people, all from corporate. So he was a yes, VTuber connoisseur. Always 100% innocent. Ask anyone. Crows, you realize anybody that is asked will say no. You know this. You can't use them against... Like, you can't use them. They're all going to say no. Couldn't see it because of work? Ah, don't worry. That's what the VODs are there for. And I can totally upload it to YouTube eventually. Once I get to that point. Oh, Beko hun, you did not come to the panel. You are the girl who ran into you Thursday, the first recipient of the stickers. Oh! Purple hats? Oh! Oh, whoa, oh, whoa, 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 oh, whoa, whoa, wait, whoa, whoa, whoa. She has showed me the note that you wrote out and gave us. It was the sweetest thing ever. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I think I took a picture of it. I took a picture of your note. It was so sweet. Thank you, thank you. And also sorry for being so backlogged. That is normal. That is normal for me. Thank you for putting on an amazing panel. No problem. Thank you so much for enjoying it, FV. Nope, not innocent. Ah, see? See, told you, Crows. Told you, everybody would out you. It's not innocent. Anything far from but. Beko, I am a VTuber connoisseur. I am following over 1,500 VTubers on Twitch alone. I am a fan from the big ones at VChojo to the small indies with the tiniest follow. Whoever they are, I will never insult or make them feel bad, and I wish I had money to give subs. Aww. Shadow, literally, your presence is more than enough. Especially like to the small VTubers, having somebody there gives purpose, right? It gives them purpose to keep going and hopefully continue to grow. You guys all being here gives me purpose and continue to grow and continue to figure out how to do better with all of my streams. But yeah, you don't. I You guys being here in general, it's like the best support you can have. Best support ever. You're still angry about that? Oh, don't worry about it. Wait, really? They tweeted out Beko, but not Chia. Yeah, I was under the assumption that I was the only one tweeted out, just because I was the only one that signed the contract, and they treated Chia as like my +1, so like she was an unofficial guest. But Crows informed me that she should have been tweeted out. She should have been announced, because she still showed up on a panel, like +1 guest or not, like +1 or not, she participated in a panel with me, and so should have been tweeted out and announced. Especially since she worked really hard announcing it. I saw that she was doing all sorts of announcements and advertising for Youmacon. I didn't do as much as she did because I was waiting for the contract, because I didn't want to talk about it and then get rejected like last minute or cut or something like that. So I didn't do as much as she did. So Crows was telling me like she needs that credibility, and I think last we talked he said that he was gonna try to figure something out so that she has that credibility that she did show up at Youmacon, that she was there. If he doesn't do this, guys, you see him in chat, you know where he is. Go get him, guys. Who was Chia? Wait, she's a Canadian, but that can't be right. Canada's not real. What? Mama. You were expecting the Youmacon staff to like not let Chia do the panel because she was never officially revealed to be a part of it. Yeah, I wasn't sure. I was really confused. I was like kind of confused about that whole setup. It would have made sense for us to be announced together, but that never happened. So I was kind of under the impression that I was like, maybe it was because I was the only one that signed the contract. God, it didn't work out that way. Yeah. What a dumb idea. They need to print out the panels in the pamphlets. Yeah, but I think they were trying to figure things out. They were super, how do you say? They were working things out all the way up until the convention. They were dealing with a lot on their end, on their back end. That it was kind of like the best thing that they could do, because printing takes a lot of time, right? Printing, you need to know everything in advance. So that kind of gets a bit. I actually haven't gotten a chance to look through the pamphlet. I don't know what's in the pamphlet, or if it lists all of the guests, and if it does list the guests, list the guests. I don't believe we were in there, so I have to look through the pamphlet. Good morning, Lies. I'm checking. Go to sleep. Roast the hamster, roasted hamster. She likes being well done. I probably roasted her to medium. She could have taken more. She could have been super well done. You destroyed Chia. She could take more, apparently. She can take the heat. And it was the best panel ever. Aww. Thank you, Black. But the best of the con was... Which one? But the best of the con was... Bah! I didn't get to check out a lot of the other panels. Yeah, I don't think I got to check out a lot of the other panels, other than the voice impersonations, and then whatever the Crows one was in, the music one, doing the ditty boop boop bop bop. I could have shown more, but I wasn't sure what would be interesting for you guys to watch. You're supposed to say, me! I know that's what the setup was, but I got kind of shy and didn't want to be conceited. I mean, I got like conceited shy. I knew that that's what the setup was, but me. You can cut that up in post. Are you really wholesome? Are you really? Who? We? Who? Chia? Which else saw the Amigos after the panel? Yes. Beko the Stinky? Dude, the Stinky Cat was really nice. Chia didn't eat all of her Stinky Cat. She left it.
Drop bears.
Drop bears. She'll read that in 30 minutes. God damn it. So true. Your backpack was insane. Yeah! And it broke my back. How insane? Filled with wires? Not too many wires. Just 3. Wait. 4. 3. Just 3. 3 wires and 2 battery packs is the lightest setup that I could have. Once I implement the Bella box into it and use my DJI camera, it'll probably get a little bit heavier because that's 2 more components that I have to add into it. That means I have to add in a mobile router and the Bella box unit and then the 2 batteries. If my back breaks with just the 2 batteries, I'm gonna cry. Adding 2 more things in it, I'm gonna cry. Maybe put 1 battery in each leg. No, but then the wires will have to go up my leg. If I was there, I could have been your pack mule. That's so true, but that's so mean at the same time. Laptop on throne? Damon, don't look at me like that. You already spent too much on the scooter for me. You spent too much on a scooter for me. A laptop on throne would cost more than a scooter. No, you'll always blame the con. Don't blame the con. If they forgive me for talking about my frustrations openly, and that's something that like I was asking Crows about, that I wanted to be open about the experience with you guys. I wanted to share with you the frustrations and the technical issues and how we felt, and the treatment that we got from the kink in the pipeline, because I also wanted to parallel that it kind of made the good parts of the convention feel all the better, right? The convention was still really good despite all of that. It sucked. It sucked that it happened. It sucked that it did happen, but it was still really good. And if they could forgive me for being open about that, for being open about the kink in the pipeline, Chia and I would definitely do it again. We would definitely do it again. You blame global warming for real. Did you ever believe you'd make it this far since you decided to make the purpling cat? Absolutely not. And I say this every year. I say this every year, and I say this every single time I'm asked. If you asked me if I would be here talking to X amount of people on the internet, and then even throwing panels at conventions, I would say you're crazy. You just play your video games, little child. You just play your video games. Just play your little video games. Talk to your friendos online, your 5 little friendos, and just play your video games. I don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy to think about. Chia is such a tsundere. Yes. The panel was good. There was even a guy who voiced a chair. Yes? Which chair? Chairman or the chair? You had 2 different chairs. You had 2 different guys who were chairs at the convention. The Makoto Shinkai chair? Or are we talking about the chairman? You had 2 chairs. That Keaton guy was a real cool surprise. Yeah! I told Crows that I am like mavid in love with Makoto Shinkai. He is like my Studio Ghibli to everybody else. To everybody else Studio Ghibli. Everybody's like, oh, who's your favorite Studio Ghibli movie? And I'm like, Makoto Shinkai. That's not Studio Ghibli. I know. Makoto Shinkai. He's my boy. He's my boy. Every time I go to the store, and you know, like how you go to like Kino. There's like a Japanese bookstore. Kino something bookstore. They have like a whole section for Studio Ghibli, and then every time I go there, I look for Makoto Shinkai got a little tiny section. I'm like, oh, that's my boy, that's my boy. Look, it's my boy. I'm so proud of him. Look, he gets his own section next to Studio Ghibli. Oh, I'm so proud of him. He's growing. And then the last time I was there, he expanded to 2 shelves, and I was like, oh my god, look, my boy is growing. Look at my boy. Oh my god, my boy he's getting another shelf. He's getting an additional shelf. Oh my god, my boy. I'm so proud of him. Yeah, I like Makoto Shinkai. That Keaton guy was a real cool surprise. I didn't realize that the Keaton guy was Ocelot. I didn't know that. But I also don't really pay attention to voice actors. I just kind of listen for what frequencies sound the same. And I don't know the names for the immersion. Unless they're like really... Unless there's someone that I keep running into. Like the little voice actors that I know. Is because I keep running into them. Backlog check 226. Oh my god, freak. 727. Really bad. I can't be that far. How did I get that far behind? I saw that I was so close to the bottom, and now I'm back. In 5 years, it'll be renamed to Bekogen. No, it shan't. It shan't. You can't ask me to be a mascot for a convention. That would mean I'd have to be there every year. Honestly, you doing the panel with a mobile setup might even become a milestone, and Youmacon will start suggesting other VTubers to do the same. I don't know if other VTubers will do the same, mainly because not a lot of VTubers will actually show themselves or prefer to show themselves. Or if they do, it's probably preferred to be like in a safer settings. Like there were a lot of VTubers that just strolling around off-Kai, right? Like I got to meet Cinder in person, and Numi was there in person. I think both Numi and Cinder were cosplaying as themselves. So like they showed themselves publicly and were like prancing around. Other VTubers were just kind of holed up. Like they flew out to the event so that they could meet other VTubers, but then would hole up in their hotel room when doing panels and things like that. But it was basically just one big meetup for VTubers, which was really crazy and really cool. But it still is kind of like small enough that it feels like a safe space, that like most of the people that go are either really, really dedicated or other VTubers like you. So they tend to be like super respectful and things like that. It was very chill and respectful. I actually did have an incident at Youmacon where somebody, and I think it was kind of caught on stream, where somebody took a picture of me from a distance. We had a conversation, and then I kneeled down on the floor so that I could rest my backpack on the table so that it wasn't on my back. So I just was kind of kneeling on the floor in the middle of somewhere, and they took a picture of me from afar, and then tried to post it in the Discord, our Discord, my Discord. So I did have a little bit of an incident like that, and so that's kind of something that can be stressful for a lot of VTubers out there. It was stressful for me. It was in the moment I was kind of really frantic and stressed because that's not something that I've really posted about or shared. And even when I was telling them that wasn't okay, they said that they thought it was okay. Like it gives off the misconception, right? Because I'm streaming IRL. I'm IRL streaming. It gives off the misconception that I must be okay. If I'm streaming IRL, I must be okay with showing myself IRL. If I'm out on the floor meeting everybody, hey look, it's the amigos, look at that. It must be okay. But it wasn't. And they got promptly removed, and even argued with some of the moderators that they've they know other VTubers that are okay with showing themselves and even encourage people to show them and like show their pictures at events and stuff like that. That they thought it was okay because I was IRL streaming and that like X, Y, and Z. So like they had so many reasonings for why they thought it was okay, and they were just like, also it's not doxing. Don't call it doxing because it's not doxing. Don't call it what it's not. And it's just like, well, it's not something that I shared. It's not something that I've shared, and you're kind of taking that authority away from me by sharing it without me ever having shared it before. So I suppose that is considered doxing because that's something personal that I haven't shared yet. So it's something that I think a lot of streamers, there are a lot of VTubers that have shown themselves, but there is also a lot of VTubers that have not shown themselves. So it's kind of weird, and even if you're not a VTuber, it's still kind of like one of those things where it's just like, oh, I don't know if it's like, oh, I think a lot of people have said, like, please ask for permission for taking pictures because it can, even cosplayers, actually. Cosplayers. I've done cosplaying. Even cosplayers strictly ask that you please be polite and respectful and ask to take a picture. It's just common courtesy, even with cosplayers. You ask. That's a good comparison. I've been a cosplayer before. Yes, they are showing themselves out and about, and they're wearing fancy outfits to be shown and seen. But sometimes, please ask so that they can put themselves together. Because I think sometimes they could be eating. Maybe a cosplayer can be eating. Please respect their private time. Let them eat. Don't take a picture of them while they're shoving a burger in their mouth and not properly portraying the character that they've worked painstakingly many hours to try to get perfectly, only for you to take a picture of them when they're not being that character. Things like that. Let me see. I'm so backlogged. My first con experience was through Beko. Really? I so hope that I gave you a proper and thorough con experience. I'm sorry I didn't go to many panels, but I'm glad that I gave you a con experience, and I hope that it encourages you to go and experience a con for yourself, because they're really fun and great places to just kind of let loose and just enjoy the things that you enjoy. Sorry, I didn't mean to cough like that. I inhaled way too hard. 10 out of 10 would be Beko again. Hey! Good. Hope you had a great time despite the bleh things. Yes, it was a great time. It was absolutely a great time. Let me see here. We're gonna go back into the void by accident because I'm gonna swap to a different video if I can. If I can remember, I think this one was another Chia. Okay. Only 2 seconds. I'm eating chips, apparently. The $85 mug. Was it $85? Was it $80 or $85? It was really expensive. Brah, thank you so much for getting me $85 mug. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for listening to that ad read. You guys gave me an $85 mug. Streamer cup. It is my streamer cup of choice now. It's so big. I love it. Time to fit the most alcoholic drinks inside and then force crows to drink it? Of course. Make another Beko lean in the giant cup? How much does it fill? I should measure it. I don't know how big it is. You cannot believe she used this to get a cup? You mean you wouldn't want to get me that cup? You wouldn't want to get me that cup? It feels like it's almost as big as my Stein. Remember my Stein? It's almost as big as my Stein, but it doesn't break my wrist to hold it up because it's so lightly. It doesn't break my wrist to hold. It's almost as big as my Stein. I love it. 2 shots of rum? More than 2 shots of rum. The
Fuck
whole
that guy,
thing.
fuck this guy, fuck the guy!
Oh my god! Bing Bong Jones has raided us and is coming at us with another crime? What crimes have you committed, Bing Bong Jones? Let's take a look here. Where am I? Holy frick. We've got a bounty on our hands, people.
Big Shots, the show that tells all about fugitives.
Evergrace. Bing Bong Jones has been charged with 5 people doing Evergrace crimes. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you guys? How are you raiders? Howdy! What kind of crimes were you committing? Are they wanted dead or alive? Dealer's choice. He was walking around naked. Oh! Bing bong, how could you? Naked? Doing well, just playing some old arse from soft on your work from on hold on, I need a hiccup. Ah! Thank you. That's not true? I don't know. Chat's telling me you committed such crimes, such heinous crimes. You have a body count of 5. Oh, you wandered around naked and have a body count of 5? I can't believe this. Now that is sus. He was naked. He should. Oh, it gets even worse. I can't believe this. Witch House deceptive and a dangerous man. I don't know. What you have to explain yourself. There wouldn't be a bounty on you otherwise. Someone. He gets his designated lumps in. Don't worry. He gets his daily. He gets his daily one in every so often. You would trust Wicho with your life. He wouldn't do much with it, but you trust him with your life. Your daily spanking. Ow! Thank you for the hood bat. Wait. The redeems are back? Oh, the redeems are back. What do you know? Wicho. Ow! Is a dangerous man. I mean, they're not wrong. You, have Wicho in your chat, which might be illegal. How could you? You mean Wicho is double timing me? Wicho, are you cheating on me? Wicho, Cooks is on. Cheat on me with Cooks. Go cheat on me with Cooks. Would never. There is no proof. Okay, fine. See, look at him go. Look at the little guy go. He's in chats all around town. He better be. He better be. He better spread himself too thin. Way too thin. Oh god, you were terrified for crows? Why were you terrified for crows? Oh no. So we need sick montage of Bakanekaloon. I need to get a clip of that. I need to get a clip of the Bakanekaloon. Yeah, Demon Cat Lean. 2 shots of rum. Chia started it off. You can blame Chia. I forgot what she added in there, but she added a whole lot of whatever was in there. She added a whole lot. You can blame Chia. She contributed. It wasn't all just me. You stupidly finished that drink too, even after you left. Crows likes licking tires. Crows likes licking semi-truck tires specifically. That's okay. You got a better drink at the end of the night. And I bet the bartender's revision of the Bekogenning tastes a whole lot better than your crow's drink. Your crow's drink is just one mix of this and one mix of that. Guess what? They made the Bekogenning fancy and bougie, and you wanted it more than your crow's drink. Buh ha ha ha. If only I knew that recipe. If only I knew. You licked a tire truck before? No, it's more like it tasted like it. Like when you go to a gas station and you just smell like the oil, the gas, the oil, and the rubber, and I just have like sensitive nose to taste bud ratio, so like smelling it, I can just imagine the taste. Kind of like that. You remember you used Faygo cotton candy, red pop, and some sort of blue alcoholic drink. Didn't you add vodka? Yes, I added some splish of vodka. Yes, we wrote down. Oh, you wrote down the purple one? Did you really? I want the recipe. Give it to me. Give it to me. I want the recipe. I want the recipe. I want to be an expert at making this bekogenning, and then I will actually have an alcoholic beverage under my repertoire because I don't know nothing about alcoholic beverages. And then I can go to places and be like, hey, do you know how to make the bekogenning? I forgot all of the crazy names you guys are giving it. I need to listen to all of the names and finalize like a good alcoholic beverage name for it. Blueberry and black raspberry yield purple, right? Yes. Maybe. How are you alive after drinking that whole thing? Good question. Wasn't strong enough. We don't talk about the next few hours after drinking that, nor do you remember much. Uh-oh. I was expecting you to be completely out of it, or blasted, or out of it, or stomach hurty, sicky. I appreciate you. I appreciate you! I appreciate you! You're so great. You were so sweet. Everybody we met was super sweet. Twisted is the nice lady who helped near the cafeteria spot with the cute purple hat. Yes! Yes! Boy, I was with you. The catering saved you from a terrible fate, and somehow you got roped into the panel. Yeah. The catering saved me. We had catering. We had some nummies. You were awesome on Beko's stream, by the way. Hope you have some lives left after the drink. I like that everybody is just like, listen, just because she's streaming doesn't mean you need to peer pressure yourself to do anything. And Crows just went along for the bit. Everybody was really great. Everybody was really great at improv. Surrounded by actors here. I feel so inferior. This is like The Void, but for backlog. You love it? God damn it. I'm trying to catch up here. Figuring it out, you swear? Give me that recipe, Crows. Give me that recipe. Youmacon needs to tweet saying, thank you at bekogenning and at Chia Vtuber for the amazing panel at this year's... Aww. Crows could make that happen. Crows just gotta message somebody, be like, hey, do this. Canada is just psyops. Okay, the tweet needs to specify Canadian hamster VTuber. I'm glad you enjoyed the antics. Fun fact, did you know Twitch wants to give all affiliates and partners 5 follower emote spots? Additional ones? I'm gonna have to check on the back end now. The pamphlet was pretty useless. Those trees. What about those trees? Trees died for that. Did you know trees died for that? What do you mean? What do you mean they were useless? Please tell me you made a use for them. Please tell me you used them. For recycling? Please tell me you ate them. They give fiber. Did you know trees have fiber? Did you know paper has fiber? Do you need more fiber in your diet? Please tell me you ate them. Or at least recycled them. Next con you go with friends. You want to actually stay the whole weekend. Yes, absolutely. I felt really bad that I didn't get to spend more time with I wanted to spend more time with I was a bit frazzled. I was a bit panicked and frazzled. I wasn't sure how long I could stay around I, or if I should like wander off to not like show I a lot. I know I said that he was going to be okay being shown on stream because I was just like, I'm streaming. I hope you know that. And I was just like, I will wear mask. So I was a bit frazzled. Wow, this is the bitrate you guys had to deal with? This is the crunchy screen you guys had to watch? Thank goodness I'm going to try to keep improving my streams to make them better for you guys. Look at how crunchy this screen is. Oh god, I just got to the... You're supposed to say it was me. How backlogged am I? Who are you again? Me. The most tech put together and well-organized panels award goes to Crows, you think? What do you mean most tech put together? What did you do? I didn't see what other panels you were a part of or what panels you helped with, but I went to your music panel and you had your phone. You were literally sitting in the dark. Your panel room wasn't even lit. You were sitting in the dark with a bunch of people and you were holding your phone out, listening to some snazzy tunes. You know what? No, I guess that's the most... That is super technical. That is straight up The most technical panel I've ever seen. Mungus. Mungus? Did you say Mungus? Beko has a lot of fans with beards. Yeah, isn't that weird? You guys pointed that out. And I'm just like, huh, that's interesting. That is interesting. I have a lot of beard fans. Huh. I don't know what to make of that. Oh well. Beko, you need more 7TV emotes like Among Us. What did I do? I think I was so, I tried to add a bunch of emotes that like Avi recommended me, but then I got so frustrated looking at the emotes that I just added cat emotes. Just to be funny, I just went with a theme. So if there's a cat emote of it, I will add it. So if there's a cat Among Us, I will add it. You guys just get cat emotes. Listen, my attention span wavered, and you're stuck with cat emotes. You'll be your pack mule, ma'am. Excuse me, Mayor. Thank you. Thank you. Time to hit the gym. Everybody work out. Everybody be a pack mule. Ayo. Beko, how was the con? Did you steal all the pillows? No, Knight. The con was splendid. I didn't steal all the pillows. But I am waiting for my con purchases to come in. I made purchases at the con, which unfortunately I didn't bring home with me because they were all out of stock, or I was demanding oversized sizes that are far too big for my little entity being, so they have to mail them to me. But I demand the largeness. I demand the droopy, cozy, baggy, cozy, comfy, droopy droopiness. I demand it. I demand to swim in my sweaters or nothing at all. Blarg. Or cosplay Bekoroid? Yes. She is quite behind. That was before dinner. You already finished your dinner, Evergore? You had dinner in the time I was talking about whatever it was that I was talking ages ago. Not mean? You'd be happy to be a pack meal for— oh my god, you guys are so cute. You guys are adorable. But I can't do that. You guys are so adorable. If I'm cosplaying, then I have to have a pack meal, right? Because obviously wearing a backpack gets in the way of cosplay. If I'm cosplaying, yeah, then I probably would need a pack meal. I need to finish my Chia cosplay. I am so sad I did not get to finish it in time for the convention, but I will continue it slowly and at my own leisure, as opposed to stressfully and trying to fix a stream and recalibrate my whole setup. You have a burning question. That weird chair you always wanted, did you get it? Will you ever get it? Did they scam you? They didn't scam me. They said that they have them in stock and they can ship them out. But when I tried to put in my shipping address, it for some reason didn't believe that my existence was real. It couldn't find my address. So I have to reach out to their tech support to see if they can get that fixed, which I did, but I haven't heard anything from them. So I'm going to reach out again or see if my address is perceived. I'll probably check on that tomorrow. I would say tonight, but I'm probably gonna I'm gonna leave the computer when I stop stream today. I'm probably gonna go downstairs, eat some dinner, watch a couple of episodes of One Piece. I was so tired last night, guys. I was trying to watch One Piece last night, and I was so tired from time traveling. From Detroit Become Human to my local existence. I was so tired from time traveling, from being up at a convention all weekend long, being up wandering around, streaming, and time traveling, that I fell asleep. And for the first time in my millennial multi-factual universe, many lives that I have lived and existed, I slept single digits. I slept at like 8 o'clock last night, guys. I slept super early. That is like the earliest I've slept in like Foreverlands. I slept at 8 o'clock. I passed out so early. Chia was like passing out like at 10 o'clock. She was EPs at 10 o'clock. Like every day at the convention. So like every day at the convention, we'd be so tired by the end of the day, right? We were so tired and so dead. Chia wanted to go to sleep like 10 o'clock every single night. She wanted to go to sleep 10 o'clock every single night. And to me, I was just like, man, that's early. And I would be laying in bed. So she'd go to sleep early and I'd be laying in bed up until like 1 or 2 o'clock every single night, doing remote access on my phone to my computer at home, trying to fix some of the codings that I noticed was incorrect on the stream. I was trying to fix some commands and stuff. So like even at the convention, I was still trying to fix the stream to be better. So like I think on day 1, I noticed that some of the buttons that I made weren't working. Like some of the mute buttons and some of the other like channel scene changing and stuff like that, they weren't working. So I had to like manually do them. So I was like up at night in bed trying to fix those. And things like that. And then on, I think the second day or something like that, my work messaged me, and even though I was like on PTO and on vacation, there was like certain things that I knew had to be done, and I had to like send them some information. And at one point, one of the nights, like I was so tired, I was just like, I will work on this thing that I need to for work, and then I will plug in my phones, because I was charging my batteries at the time for the next day. And I ended up falling asleep at 1 o'clock with like I was like laying there, and somehow I just like plopped my phone down, and I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning to plug my phone in so that they could charge, and then I went back to sleep. I woke up 4 o'clock, sent some images to my work, and was just like, here, use these. I couldn't do it myself because it required me, the thing that they needed required me to like go onto my home computer and open up Photoshop and grab an image and like edit some things in Photoshop. But I was just so tired that I couldn't cognitively do it, and I ended up passing out. So I ended up just giving them the file and the image and was just like, here, this is what you need. I believe in you. And then upon returning home, so like I had to wake up 6 o'clock in the morning, and then I time traveled, and then I went home, and upon going home, I immediately went back out to run errands. So like I went to the car dealership to get some like spare keys made, and I had to go to T-Mobile, and I went to like some medical appointment thing. So I still went back out, and then when I came back, I had some food, and I came back home, watched some One Piece, and I was so eepy. I just knocked out. I was just like, I can't exist anymore, and I went to bed early. It was the best sleep that I've had in a really long time, sleeping that early. But man, that was crazy. What? Sleep? What is that? I'll get that chair. Don't worry. I will get that chair. I swear I will. I'm glad you both were able to focus on the positive stuff. Yes. It was fun. It was great. With 9 out of 10 would do it again. 9 out of 10 would do it again. Context. So Chair is a reoccurring character at Youmacon due to an inside joke from the Masquerade years back. Oh. Really? Chair. Inside joke from the Masquerade. You know, I was wanting to add Chair. So like after I saw the first Chair go up on stage, there was a second chair. I think you guys saw in my point of view. I was wanting to like keep adding chairs to the stage and just like slowly like feed them onto the stage like hamsters reproducing, or like things like that, so that the stage was slowly overfilled with chairs. But because I was trying to hide myself, it was kind of a little bit of a tripping hazard to put it directly next to the stairs. So thankfully they these mad lad chads that went on stage for the closing ceremony just became chairman and brought all of the chairs on stage. That was great. None of it was rehearsed. It was great watching them. I could not improv like that, I don't think. I would be awkward. Even though right now this existence is probably everything in improvisation. Yeah, words don't come out of me right. Words don't come out of me right. You're going to sleep right now? Okay, Damon, good night. Thank you so much for being here. I'm hoping you had good classes. I hope your classes were good and you learned lots. Thank you, thank you. Kinokuniya. Oh, you know the place that I'm trying to pronounce. That I don't know how long ago that was. But you know. Please play MGS3. I would love to. That was like my favorite. That was the one that my brother played forever. Over and over and over again. See you in 3 years when you read this message. 246. God damn it. Mitsu! Hara, thank you so much for the follow. With every level I go stronger. Hi, how are you doing? I'm a little bit backlogged. And according to that, I'm probably like, what, 20-ish minutes backlogged? I'll catch up, I swear. I'd show me at con, and I'd steal Beko stickers. Absolutely. I had a couple of stickers across the convention. I don't know if all of them were found, but I was told that a lot of people were finding my stickers all around and about. There are some unclaimed stickers out there. You guys you should have claimed them. Should have found them all. Gotta catch them all. Yeah, Vtubers showing themselves? Who would do that? Ugh, weird. You mean there's more Vtubers that prance around in their human flesh host bodies? Blah. You met Cinder and Numi? Not jealous? Yeah, I met Cinder and Numi. Specifically Cinder. I actually met Cinder and I took a picture of Cinder. She was great. She was awesome. Numi I didn't personally meet, but I did pass by her panel and I saw that she was physically on stage cosplaying as herself. Backlog check. 9:58. JK, it's 9:48. That's even worse. Why? Joke's on them. I'm not even in the Discord. What a fool. You're not on the Discord? Oh no. Sag. It was okay. You're not missing out on much. We just be existing. Big difference between showing your face in public and posting your face online. Yes, absolutely. You can get rid of the evidence in person if you're showing your face in public. You can get rid of all of the evidence as long as you're fast enough to catch them all. Posting your face online is a different story. You'd have to nuke the entire internet, and we can't have that because a lot of people need the internet to exist, like VTubers. You just don't take photos and upload them like that. Yes, unfortunately, sometimes it happens. That's how paparazzis exist. They do the things like that, and they think it's fun. Well, not fun. More so it's lucrative, but other people thinks picture fun. I say that because I do take pictures. I like taking candid pictures of people sleeping, so I guess I'm kind of not victim. I am guilty of that. I'm guilty of that. For example, I have a picture of Chia sleeping. I have asked her if I have the permission. But I think the difference for me is that I'll take a picture of somebody sleeping and then I'll just send it to the person that was sleeping, and I don't personally really share it unless I ask for their permission to share it. But sleeping people is kind of fun. I like taking pictures of people sleeping. I think I have a huge collection of it. Anyway, remember 2023? Happy 2024, everybody. God damn it, I'm still trying. I'm going faster. Cosplay isn't consent. IRL face is not consent. Exactly. Me existing is not consent. I do not consent. I do not consent to your existence. No, joking. Oh, yeah, no, the fact that I'm physically there and IRL streaming, just because I'm IRL streaming doesn't mean I consent. Unfortunately, that whole situation broke out, and even the Powa was talking about it, and that's the reason why Chia posted the post that she did about consent and taking pictures, because we were talking about me dealing with that and that situation and scenario. So she's super professional, super nice and caring, and sent out that PSA to gently and friendly remind everybody, please ask. Please ask your victims of who you are trying to steal the souls of with your magic photo boxes. Damn, escalated a mistake into an argument, yes. I mean, they felt like it was a big misunderstanding because they were fresh and new. They didn't know the community. They didn't understand, and they assumed. They assumed a lot of things. They misunderstood the fact that I was presently there, the fact that I was IRL streaming. Must have meant that you guys knew what I looked like. So they were hell-bent on the fact that it was a misunderstanding. They were new. They didn't know me. They didn't know my community. They didn't know anything. So it was a misunderstanding, but also, still, there is a common courtesy even outside of VTubing that is precedent. Where is the Lady D cosplay? Lady D. I have the butt, but the rest is not there yet. I need the booba too. Just be respectful. Exactly, just be respectful. Pretty much matches the definition of doxing, the action or process of searching for and publishing private or identifying information about a particular individual on the internet, typically with malicious intent. They unfortunately didn't believe a picture of me was identifying information. They didn't believe that was considered identifying information. Because I don't know. They didn't believe a picture of me is considered identifying information. Was their defense or reasoning or thought process. They didn't. That's not considered doxing because people exist, because your appearance exists. You are do you know what a tsundere is, my friend? Keeps talking about it. Do any of y'all know what that is? A tsundere? You're hot and you're cold, you're yes and you're no, you're in and you're out. You're sweet, then you beat me up ferociously and violently because you secretly like me but don't approve of all of the actions that I do and wish that I would pay attention to you. Was your first con too? Hey, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed it, all you first con goers and things like that. That's the only thing about cons for you, is that it's great. People can come together to express themselves that they normally can't, but you find a lot of them don't really have good people experiences and take things a little bit too far. People skills. People skills. Yeah, no, that's true. That's fair. It's why it allows me to embrace being socially awkward, because I am a socially awkward person, and I run with it. I run with my socially awkwardness, right? It allows me to freely be cat. Conventions allow me to freely be cat. So like if I see something that really interests me, impulsions win. Impulsions win every time, but I wait for some sort of confirmation or acknowledgement of my impulsions. Like for example, I think what's an example? Oh, like when I saw the Halo person and I really wanted to touch their armor, right? That was me being awkward, and that's not normal human interaction or behavior. But like, I literally let the impulsions win, and I'm just like, run up to them. I'm like, hey, can I touch you? Your armor. Can I touch you? You know, that was... You don't do that in real life. Although I have done it in real life. Anyway, convention or not. But it's a lot easier to do at conventions. But I still ask for permission. Some form of permission to allow my impulsions to win. Thank you very much. Time step 2053. Oh god, I'm still 20 minutes. Chip tracks. Chips. Chippy chips. I have more chips to eat. I just got to the Bing Bong raid. You're what? Okay. Crime jaywalking. They wanted dead alive. You decide. Was walking around naked. Ooh, I can skip a bunch of this because I read this earlier. I addressed this. He showed his PP. Bing Bong showed his PP apparently. How could you, Bing Bong? You swear you're innocent? I don't know. I don't know. The jury is saying otherwise. You would trust Wicho with your life. He wouldn't do anything with it, but yeah, you can trust him. Wicho is a dangerous man. You mean they're not wrong? Have Wicho in your chat, which might be illegal. Very illegal. You have to ban him from all chats. Let's see. Wicho cheating on me. Such a promiscuous man. Yeah. We have proof of things. We have proof of Wicho saying all things. The NTR man. Don't call you NTR man. What's an enter man? That was actually your first time rating someone? Oh! Congratulations on rating me! I'm so sorry. I was super backlogged. That was... Where's the timestamp for this? That was... ages ago. Congratulations! I'm glad to be your first. Thank you so much. Now there's a bounty on your head. I apologize. I hope that first time was worth it. Thanks for the kind welcome. Of course, of course. Guys, go get him. Whoa, 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 whoa. Beko is such an amazing pioneer. The crow's drink was sufficiently mixed together. You feel attacked. It was just 2 drinks, wasn't it? It was just like 1, 2 to 3. It was just 2 to 3. You better have the recipe. I demand this recipe. From crushing watermelons and thighs to doing a Vtuber panel, Beko is such an amazing pioneer. I am just a curious cat, guys. I'm just a massively curious cat that wants to do things. I like doing things. The Beko drink is now part of the green room drink. Oh! Really? Really? What is it called? What did you guys name it? Wait, chat had like so many good names for it. I want that Beko's PowerPoint drink.
Listen.
Beko amazing. Thank you, Anno. What did you name it? What did the green room name it? I want it. I want this drink. You sure there is a website you can upload your recipes, and if they are good enough, they become mainstream? I need to go back and check what everybody named it. I need to go back and check what everybody named the drink, because you guys had wonderful, amazing names. Right now, I've just been super... My brain is bingle-bungled, and I've only been calling it Lane, because that's the only thing I can think of, because you guys keep on calling me Lane. You guys... Superheroes don't pick their names. Ah! Like the flaming Dr. Pepper that for some reason doesn't use Dr. Pepper in the recipe. That's so weird. It just tastes like it. Beko truly has the most epic comment. Oh no, I'm just so backlogged. You don't even have Fabril, just cable. Why no Fabril? No Fabril. Sorry, that's an exclamation mark. That's fiber. Not Fabril. Pardon me, I can read. Blame the scar in my eye. Beko paper was used to write scripts for M. Night Shyamalan. They died for... Ah! They could have been burned for warmth. You could burn that for warmth. You wore your mask and your hat. Yes. We should have hung out more. We should have gone out for food. We could have we could have had one less Subway. One less Subway dinner. You're gonna take a nap. Someone wake up when she... I will catch up, I swear. Sadly, you don't have a beard. All I have is 6-inch hair on your chin and the poopiest soul patch. Six hairs? You only have 6 singular hairs? Don't let me catch that. I can pull that out. I will be determined to pull it out if I see it. That's just kind of in the instincts. That's in the nature. It's okay. You should have a solid 6 hours. What the frick? I'm not that backlogged. No, you don't want to work out? Work out. You gotta pack meal. You gotta hold it all. What will you do if some mom cosplays Bounty Beko and her daughter? Oh! That would be so cute. That would be the most adorable thing on 4 wheels. Oh my god. Oh my god. I would love that. Family cosplays are the most adorable thing ever. I saw a Spy X Family cosplay and that was like mega adorable. Mega adorable. Let it be so. Make it so. Seems accurate. What if I paid to be a pack mule? You don't have to pay to be a pack mule. You don't have to pay me to be a pack mule. Why would you want to pay me to be a pack mule? You'd be doing a service. You want to pay me to do a service? For me? No, you're gonna break your back. That's payment enough as is. Is that the cool Beko you've missed? Bubba! Hi! Hi. It is indeed. I'm here. Traveling from Detroit Become Human, how did it feel seeing some of the sights from the game and realizing a few of them are real places? I don't remember, and I didn't realize that some places were real. Did I see any places that were real? I didn't travel that far. I didn't travel that far anywhere in Detroit. Literally, my existence was that one community farm and the convention. I also don't remember the game. Yes, Bubba left. Oh, Bubba left a long time ago! Bubba, my condolences. I acknowledge you. I acknowledge you, Bubba. Yeah. I hope you understand. Neat. Chia Eepy hamster. Chia was a very Eepy hamster that needed a lot of breaky wakies. Chia needed a lot of breakies. Needed a lot of sit downs and waities and hangouts and go back to the room and watch Bluey. And things like that. I watched a lot of Bluey because of Chia. We had a lot of Bluey break time because of Chia. Chia at 10 p.m. will Beko at 3 a.m. I'm doing the working. I do the working. There were so many things that still needed to be done. Beko backlogged so much. Bubba just left. Goddamn. Never change Beko. When will they invite Chair to Youmacon to drag the joke even? Oh, Chair. They should just take a picture of a chair and make them a guest, like post guest Chair. Watching Beko try to catch up is adorable. I'm trying my best. I still feel like I'm still here. It was improbable. Your improv is on par. I need to amp up my improv game and skills and learn to improv better. Solely. Everybody just has to deal with my bekogenning, honestly. That's what everybody deals with. You know where it's good, neither. God. Yes. Doing good. Oh god, I just got to Mitsua's first message. Thank you. I'm glad you're doing good, Mitsua. I'm glad you're doing good, and I hope you're still around. I apologize. 20 minutes? You are 30 minutes. Listen, I'm trying. Does Cinder know the name of bekogenning? I don't know, and I don't believe so, but I'm pretty sure I gave Cinder a Beko sticker. Does it matter? No. Did she check up on me? Highly doubt it. Thank you so much for the head pat. How dare you take pics of Chia while sleeping? I did take pics of Chia while sleeping, and I asked her for permission if I could post it. She said no at first, but then she couldn't stop talking about it. So then she changed her answer to yes. I could post it so that you guys can understand what she means when I say that Chia, when I woke up, made a burrow for herself when she slept. Like, I literally woke up and I don't have my eyeballs in the morning. I woke up and it was blurry. I just saw a big white mound in the other bed. So I had to take... that's another thing. I actually had to take that picture because I'm blind. And I actually broke my glasses the day of going to Youmacon. I broke my glasses, so I couldn't bring them with me. So when I woke up that day, I actually couldn't see unless I went to the bathroom and put on my contacts or my eyeballs. So I just took my phone and took a picture of it so that I could see it on my phone. So that I could see what was going on my phone. Close up. Do we need more messages for endless stream? No, you don't need more messages for endless stream. But goddamn, what the heck? Yes, we do. LOL. So, how was your day, chat? Oh, you guys are talking amongst yourselves. It's so cute. It was kind of lame today. Don't make it better. Have a Beko stream. Sorry to read that. It was kind of boring day for you too. Listen, I'm back though. I'm back. It doesn't need to be a boring day. It doesn't need to be. Your designated hamster and purple cat, internet cat is here. Probably calm before the storm. Gonna rain in a couple days. Rain? That sounds amazing. Days like that happen. Oblivious. She doesn't know. As oblivious as always. What do you mean? Doesn't know what? As what? Hey, listen. Yes. However, watching Beko trying to catch up like old times makes you smile. God damn it. I'm trying my best. Beko, amazing. Thank you. ¿Cómo está? Bien. ¿Y tú? I think he said Beko's 9 lives. I have 9 lives. I have 9, maybe more. Who knows? Each of the respective entities of Beko have 9 lives, so maybe there's more. You have to be the one who decides the name. It's your drink. I want to listen to all of your guys' names and make a list and figure out which one sounds the best and the most ring to it. And then I want to know the recipe. You better give me the recipe, crows. Otherwise, I'll punch you in the suplex, kidney, sternum. By the time Beko catches up, the backlog Youmacon will have happened again, and she'll have to recap that one too. God damn it. But they would have to invite me to the next one in order for me to do another recap for Youmacon. You won't mind, to be honest? Endless stream until next year, Youmacon? I got other things to do. You know, I can't stay here forever and live in the Groundhog Day of perpetual Youmacon. Gotta work out more? Now you gotta work out, huh? Yeah, I guess if you guys are all volunteering to be pack mules, you gotta be big and strong so that it doesn't hurt your back, too. You won't mind if Beko ripped your... Don't say that. That would hurt. Why would you want that? You give out total babe vibes. Will? Because she is? Bro, Bubba's been gone. God damn it. I know this now. I know Bubba's been gone. She'll catch up to that part soon enough. I have. Unfortunately, you'll give it 8 hours? No, I'm catching up. It's not been 8 hours. Bubba died of old age. You took so long. Stop. Bubba didn't die of old age. Poor Bubba feels old, man. No, not old. No, but so... If you had money, you'd gift a sub to Cinder right freaking now. No, you don't need to do that. You don't need to do that. Beko's only 10 minutes behind. I'm catching up. It's almost here, everybody. Beko is catching up. No freaking way. Regarding chat's name of the drink, shouldn't we be able to taste it before we suggest names? Maybe, but no. Hey, this means if it's an official drink of the green room at Youmacon, that means chat can taste it. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe not actually. The green room is only for guests. So that means other guests that go to Youmacon can taste a Beko drink. Wow, this part got really crunchy for you guys. Boom! Beko's only 5 minutes behind. She's really speedrunning her comments now. I have never equated babe with well. Drop bears. Quick, type like your life depends on it. Why are you doing this? Why you do this? Youmacon 2025 was great. Can't wait for the recap. Another recap. Meow. Hurry. If she catches up, she'll end. Exactly. Hello, present Beko. Hello, she's catching up. I mean, it's a possibility. We should write some song lyrics so she needs to sing them. Don't do that. Why would you do that? Congratulations, you're almost there. I'm trying my hardest. No catching up, Nodders. Almost there, almost there. Wow, Beko's so fast. Beko, what is Slobs? Slobs is a program you should never ever download or never ever try or use. Don't start bad habits. It's not very good. It's not good for you. Good job, Donlet. Thank you. Yes, please explain. I did. You don't do it. Just don't. That's all you need to know. Don't. Never mind. Keep reading. Someone ask her a question that will take her a while to answer. Never. Bear. Don't encourage slobs, chat. Exactly. You don't slob. Don't be a slob. Don't do slobs. No, keep going, everybody. Next stream when? I will proceed to do my regular stream schedule. There shouldn't be any interruptions, and I don't think there's any big major events coming up. So I should be fine to my knowledge. I'll keep you guys posted as always. Slobs are for knobs. You can do it. You can catch up. I'm trying. This is a regular, Twisted, just to let you know, this is a regular occurrence because I talk way too much and I try to acknowledge everybody's message. I try my best to acknowledge everybody's message. So it's a regular occurrence for me to be backlogged because I want to give everybody's message a read. Because I'm insane like that. I'm massively insane. And for some reason, everybody enjoys talking to me backlogged. Backlog is life. Backlog is forever. Never, never, ever. No. No. I will get better at reading. Someday I will get as good as Avi reading messages because she's very good at reading messages. She reads forwards and backwards. She'll read the most recent message and then read 5 messages behind and then catch up to herself. I don't know how she does that. I'd go crazy. I am going crazy. You forgot what are the next con plans? I don't think there's any for the rest of the year to my knowledge. The only official convention that I know that I'm a part of or will be a part of is I'm pretty sure that they will want to send me the off-kai again. That's the only one that I know. And then for the next coming months, I'm going to be super busy on this other project for work. And that's about it. And I think so. And this year I definitely want to go snowboarding. I want to go snowboarding. That's one of my goals for the rest of the year. I want to go snowboarding. I hope I can go snowboarding. I miss snowboarding. You forgot. You already are a dirty slob, Sag. Don't be a dirty slob. Fix yourself. Use OBS. You can do it. I believe in you. Can we see a full body model? Oh. Yeah. Wow, I feel so tiny. I was standing up and close into your face for so long. I feel so tiny being out here. Let's see here. Beko, if I want to be a VTuber, what setup do you recommend? What do we need to become one? Any suggestions? VTube Studio, OBS. That's about it. If you want to start out, you don't even need VTube Studio. If you want to start out, you can even be a PNG tuber. You can do the reactive images and get Discord. There you go. You're done. Same page. Let's go. Yes, go. Have some Beko thighs? No. We are backlog enjoyers. Please keep it up. Why do you enjoy backlog? Why are you backlog enjoyers? Why? That's like the same thing as watching a VOD, isn't it? That's the same thing as watching a VOD. Well, I know people don't like watching VODs. That's old news. That's who reads nowadays? Exactly. Who watches VODs? Who watches old news? Becca, you told us a free program for making.
Well, howdy.
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 How are you?
Howdy.
Howdy. Are you here to help distract me for chat's purpose and being and benefit?
No, I just wanted to come say hi.
Hi. How
Why
are
am
you?
I so little?
Because I had to make you fit within that space. I had to,
Space?
yeah,
Actually,
because that tiny little.
This is
space.
actually how big I am in real life.
That's
too.
how you bug. That's how you bug.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh hey.
Hello.
The gang's all here.
Look at his chompers.
So are we gonna start playing Fortnite now?
Everybody was telling me to play Fortnite today. Apparently,
I haven't
there's a new
played
season.
since the new update, since they brought back the original map.
That's what they said. Something about it's old. It's new season, but it's old.
I was supposed to play, but I kind of fell asleep.
Oh,
I gotta
see.
work tomorrow.
Huh.
You guys, Beko, you're coming back this weekend, right? For the other convention that's this weekend?
What other convention?
Comic-Con.
There's a Comic-Con?
Where's the
Yeah.
Comic-Con?
I wasn't invited to that.
It's it's like an hour north of where the other convention was. I'm going because
Guys,
my job needs me to go.
these
But
videos
the
are
voice
fun.
actor for Miles Morales from the Spider-Man game is gonna be there, so he's gonna sign my stuff. So that'd be pretty fun.
These guys have come
Can
here.
can you have him sign a
Good
napkin
chat.
for me?
A napkin?
They've come
Maybe.
to
Yeah, napkin.
backlog me.
Maybe. Why not just like an item? I'll buy you a Spider-Man Miles Morales Funko Pop and have him sign it.
Deal.
Don't give him a Funko Pop!
That's how it started. Oh my gosh. Beko, I tried so hard for your birthday to have one of my friends make a 3D printed Beko Funko, but I didn't know what your new design was gonna look like by then.
Oh. You could have done the old one too.
No, it had to be the new one.
No, you still could have done the old one.
No. It's gotta be the new
You
one.
could have just been like, hey, it's like the 2.0.
2.0.
The point.
Oh,
Oh, he
he's
left.
gone.
He's
He's
gone.
forever. Yeah, so I got that going on this weekend. It was really funny because after we left the convention,
Uh-huh.
we were on our way out, and it was so freaking cold outside.
Mm.
And I got down into the parking garage where I had parked, and I'm like, where the hell like is everyone? And then we turned the corner and there was like Edward Elric and Winry, and I was like, they'll protect me if someone's gonna mug me.
No, no, they won't.
No. They will run. They'll flee. Fly
Yeah.
to Detroit, do it again. Fly to that Comic-Con. Beko to the plane. Beko back to the plane. Beko Funko Pop. Beko Pop.
Yeah, Beko Pop, let's do it.
No. You could have done the old. Cause the 2.0 will also be like a revamp of the old design.
Did you get sick at all?
I don't feel sick.
I kind of had a little bit of a sore throat, but I think it might have just been the fact that I ate con food.
I was just massively eepy because
Well,
I
well,
was I was sleep depriving myself.
Well,
You
you
should have
had
went to sleep as soon as you got back.
Belle, you don't understand. She got to go in this nice green room
The
and
daytime.
eat like catered food, and I had to sit out
Subway?
with a bunch. Yeah, I had to...
All the Subway all the time.
I felt bad because I really wanted to sneak Eye and Q into the green room, but I also wanted to be a good guest to be like, be able to be invited again. But then I think like literally after you guys had eaten, freaking crows came in with somebody who I think might not have been a guest.
Just a better person.
It was Twisted. I don't think Twisted was a guest, but maybe was a guest. But maybe
That's
because
okay.
I think Twisted helped with a panel is what they said. Twisted helped with a panel.
Oh, that makes
So
sense.
then they got into the green room.
I
I
got
don't-
to experience the joy of a bowl of tacos made from some lady in a kitchen. It wasn't bad, but it's like
Yeah.
I just wanted to sit down and eat my food, and we had to stand at like a windowsill
Oh,
while
no.
like Anya and her family ate next to us.
At least you had a family dinner.
Yeah, it's just
The family.
Family.
Good.
God, I love family.
How was your trip back? I was in a middle seat with a baby screaming behind me and two full-grown men on each side of me. And at one point, I had propped myself to my side so that I was facing to the guy to my right and stuck my head up to try to rest my neck. But because I was falling asleep, that meant my grip on reality was slipping, causing me to have my mouth wide open like a turkey drowning from staring at the rain. So this poor guy that sat to the right of me had this tiny little Asian girl sitting next to him, facing towards him with her mouth gaping wide open towards him.
You were just asking for food like a baby bird.
all right. I gotta get back to my Arknights. I'm about to play Battlefield with some friends, but I wanted to stop in and say hey.
Okay.
By the way, she didn't tackle you like she was supposed to.
I'm glad she didn't tackle me because my old knees would have just shattered.
That's what knee replacements are for.
That and the con was completely on like concrete, baby.
Concrete.
That sounds like an excuse to me.
Concrete, baby.
Concrete.
I was sad that you didn't go, Belle.
I wanted to.
That's a shame. You had work.
I should have.
That's a
Freaking
shame.
clothesline some nerds.
Aw, damn. That's okay. Maybe next year they will give us both each +1 so that Chia can have a +1 bodyguard, and I will get a +1 bodyguard.
Holy
So
shit.
What?
There's a coral in here.
Get out
Quiet.
of here.
Be quiet.
Me?
She'll go away. Shh.
Can you
Okay,
bring it
don't
in,
worry.
riffraff?
leave
Thank
now.
you so much
Goodbye.
for stopping
Goodbye,
by.
everyone.
Goodbye.
I love
Goodbye,
you,
everyone.
boo.
I love you too, boo. Don't forget to
Mwah.
donate bits to your purple cat girl. She loves lean.
Everybody will need to know the lean beverage. The lean
Oh
beverage.
no, he's disappeared. Help,
I
I'm
need to
alone
catch
there.
up. How was your flight?
No.
Did you sleep on your way back?
You
I
know-
tried to. I didn't sleep very well. Did Belle pick you up from the airport? No,
Yes.
because he's a
Damn it.
scrub. No, he didn't.
What do you mean I'm a scrub? It's not my fault. It's not my fault.
Or did he abandon you like always?
It is not my fault.
It's okay. He helped me run some errands and then fed me. He helped me run some errands and then fed me. Take off the jacket. Show them the shoulders. You want me to show the
Wow,
shoulders?
you are backlogged as hell. Hi, Coral.
Shh. Yeah, it's your fault. What
My
did you
fault?
eat on the plane? I had sun chips. I had sun chips and sun chips and sun chips and sun chips. Dance for us? I did the tummy wiggles earlier and it made my head dizzy. That's all you get. It's so much work that you do not want to do. Transferring all of your stuff to OBS. Oh my god, you'll live a better life if you do. Why did you start out with slobs? You'll live so much of a better life. Fix yourself. Get some OBS.
Fix yourself.
Get some obs in you. Get some obs in you. Get out the slobs. Get the slobs out of your system and get some obs in you. Okay? You'll live such a better life. Your life will be tenfold better. You'll have so many opportunities to befold you, and you will not be crippled by the slobs because they like to hold you by the hand and stifle you, hold a pillow over your face so that you can't breathe, and tell you this is what you need. That's exactly what slobs does. Please fix yourself. Get some obs in you. When Thai Redeem is gonna be back, you miss it. Probably maybe the weekend when I get some time to fix up, to add more additional fixes to the stream setup.
Guys, don't worry.
Yeah.
There you
Fellow asking to show the belly.
go. There you go.
Are you gonna
I'll give
ask?
you those. Boom.
She forgot to give her
There you go.
new keys. Because I didn't see. Bruh. Someone asked question, you're bad at making them? No, you good. You guys are all good. Backlog is not the same as a VOD. There's still an element of live performance and potential interactivity. But it's still in the past. It's still in the past. I came in clutch for the backlog. Hello, I see the bar all the way up here again. I was so close to the bottom. It was like all the it's all the way saving the day. Can I join too?
I'm gonna poop as well for now. I gotta go.
Okay.
Have fun, lean backlog cat.
No. Beko, did you kill a man in Detroit? You have no proof, and they technically survived. They technically survived, surprisingly. Surprisingly, they lived. Despite what they ingested. Did Detroit become human? Detroit did become human. Play Fortnite? Do it! I want to play Fortnite. Maybe, maybe another time. Maybe another time. Fly to Detroit again. Do it. Oh, I'm catching up. Funko Pop. Blarg. Home safe, you see. Cold? It's not cold out. It's not cold out right now. I don't believe. I even have the AC on, I think, right now. Why are you popping? Me? Am I popping? She has caught up. No, she didn't. Catered Subway? All of the Subway. So many Subway, as well as some burrito, some chippy, some taco, dilapidated taco, discombobulated taco. Some of that, but Subway was like the most safest one for the tummies because Chia has a very sensitive stomach. So her tummy hurt very much and very easily. She's skipping? I'm not skipping. I already read that earlier. Those are the Funko Pop. You should have invited your homies. What homies? Which homies? Which homies? Which ones? All the homies? Family? Hi! You were not a guest. The story is your friend dragged you to the con and she was invited, and she was involved with crows. You met crows and was whisked away into some BS. Yeah, so you were able to get snuck into the green room. I had some friends over and I wasn't sure if they were allowed to have any of the staff food or the green room because I felt like, man, if I give away food, that's like taking from other staff members that are currently working the convention, and what if they don't get to eat? And not having food is quite a travesty. You know, I like eating, so I wouldn't want to deprive food from anybody else that was working really hard at the convention. But I also want to feed a homie. I wanted to feed and be able to chill and hang out, but I don't know. Now maybe. You were not anyone important, just got roped into things beyond your status as a con goer somehow, and it was honestly funny. Yeah, that does happen sometimes. Beko like this on the plane. Yeah, exactly like that. Pog, but real. Exactly like that! To this poor man that was sitting next to me, trying really hard not to look to the side. Every time I opened my eyes, his eyes was open and staring straight ahead at the like screen in front of him. But he wasn't playing a movie or anything. It was always the travel log and how far away everything was. It was always just staring straight ahead. I swear it looked like he never blinked anytime I looked at him. But like just seeing the corners of his eyes, I'm just like, he can clearly see me from the corner of his eyes. And he's trying really hard not to look at me. Becca's sleeping like, concrete. The cement, that's concrete, baby. So you were isekai'd because crows and you became friends. Yay! Crows makes a lot of friends. Crows meets everybody. Crows knows everybody. And just a weird coincidentalness that like we met you and then you became Crow's new friend. The crow's reach will go far and wide and never stops. It will just keep reaching out forever and ever and ever. Crows will know everybody by the end of the universe. By the end of the universe's time, crows will have known everybody, and that's the true end of the world. The moment crows knows everybody. So we have to stop him from meeting people, because once he knows everybody, the world will end. That's the timeline that we have. Hello, Coral. Boo. That's Coral. Hello. When in doubt, blame Belle. Always. The tummy wiggle also made your head dizzy? Yeah. For other reasons, I assume. Backlog successful. No, you've got this. Place your bets. She's almost 10 minutes behind. How long will it take her to catch up? Am I only 10 minutes? Am I still 10 minutes? Or only 10 minutes? Hello, movie cowboy. How do you do? It looks like the crime you were committing recently was in Cyberpunk 2077. How dare you? I hope she sees this in 10 minutes. Ah! Ding dong. You are wrong. Has it been shorter than 10 minutes? Backlog getting? No! Thank you for the air support, I and Belle. I can't believe them. I can't believe them. Working for chat. Oh my god, Beko did kill a man. You're so proud. Only nearly. It was unsuccessful. They unfortunately survived afterwards. And decided to drink all of the concoction despite the fact that it tasted like gas station trucker tires. Hello. Hello Zero, how are you doing? No, don't let her catch up. Splagoon, you too enjoy the backlog? But why? Well, she didn't get caught yet, so I guess there's still hope for a sequel. This is true. Enjoy Beko mixing alcoholic beverages part 2. The next time they allow me behind a bar again. With all of the bottles and mixers. And that was only with a portion of the bottles that I had access to, not with everything opened and stuff like that. If I had everything opened, wow, I wonder what magics I could have concocted. I wonder. I wonder. Did you take 500 pictures at the con? Unfortunately, I did not, because my phone that can take pictures was my streaming phone. So I couldn't take 5 billion pictures as much pictures.
Yeah.
Thank you for the head pat. Meow. So a lot of my pictures is the stream. That is my capturing of the convention, is the stream. Because that was my taking pictures phone. Beko kills a man, too. Event of the decade. Look, evidence that this woman touches everything. Where? You have no proof. Meow. You have no proof. I don't see. I don't see what I'm touching. Nothing. Drinking a water bottle? You can't count that. I'm touching. I'm drinking. Beko backstories, everything. I do not. There is no story for everything. There's just nothing but existence. There's just me. Beko out here snoring like a grown man. I don't think I snored. I think I literally was like a turkey drowning in the rain. I heard that when it rains, turkeys look up with their mouth open because they're curious, and then that causes them to drown. So I assume that is what I was doing. I was like a turkey drowning in the rain. How is Coral today? I is on screen, yes. When you get here, how woe to you, Beko? I'm good. Hope you're well. Thank you. I am well. Thank you for asking. I hope you are well. You are good. You've been good doing your Cyberpunk 2077 crimes. It's good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you are still here. Good. Visiting your mom? Hello, Mom. How do you do? That's nice. So is your family turn? Your family's turn to be visited by the Coral? Mom visiting her mom? Mummy? Coral's a mummy? Mummy? We have no proof of you touching everything except for several days of VODs. Exactly. Several days of VODs, which nobody will have the patience of going through hours upon hours to make a touching montage. There's no proof because after 2 weeks, Twitch doesn't... Twitch removes 2 weeks old VODs. So after the 2-week expiration, I will be innocent. Meow. Yep, it's nice to be in a bigger city. Big city. Did they have a Chinatown? Do they have the amenities for exquisite dining? Do they have good sushi places? And salmon? Nice. Hopefully you get to explore. Yes! And explore the big city. But if it's not a big city, see if you can milk a cow. I swear to you guys, one of these days I will milk a cow. Ah! I want to milk a cow. Someday I will. You wouldn't have to spend days to watch. It's there in 30-minute segments. Ah! What do you mean 30-minute segments? No, it's not. It's 3 hours. 5 hours and 7 hours, I think is what I saw. There's no mommy vibes. Everybody keeps calling you mommy. Ah! Beko did drugs on the stream? No, I didn't. I was just drinking sweat right there. Pocari sweat. Not yet, you mean. No, Beko's catching up. Yes, please. Oh no, you were trying to show love, not abuse to you. No, it's fine. It's cute. It's squeaky plushies. Actually, there is an Asian. Ah! Ayo! Ayo, Asian amenities? Yes, please. Finally back to reality. Yay! Yay! We have gravity. I mean, how long you stood around touching everything. You did that for about 30 minutes at a time. Really? About 30 minutes at a time? That's crazy. That's crazy interval sections. Pick me up something, please. Asian town? Yes. Where? Where? Next Coral. Backlog more? No, we are here. We have arrived. We have arrived. So, from when you asked for bets on how long it'd take you to now, it took 11 minutes. Wow, exactly 1 minute over the 10-minute section. And we have arrived. That was my experience of Youmacon. It was really cool. If they invite us over again, thank you, thank you, thank you. If they invite us over again, you guys know, thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
You can find us at Detroit Become Human if they, thank you, if they invite us over again. Would you like to see more Beko panels if they invite us over again? I can't guarantee it'll be a human host body panel like I did this year. Hopefully we will have things fixed so that it can be the, oh yes, thank you. So that it could be my model. Hopefully I will have an actual laptop to be able to do things properly. Ah! More BekoCon! Ah! Can you wake up for real this time? You can wake up, Kaiju. It's real. It's real. You'll send you a digital version? What was your favorite meal during the trip? Oh my god! How do you guys have this many points? Ah! I'm not still backlogged. If you want more backlog, let me type some more. No! Oh my god. How many points do you guys have? Throw Much Love is 1,000 each. How have you guys done this? Don't pet me while you throw gifts and squishies at me. Ah! There was a bear in the middle of that. Bear. Thank you. Oh my god, everybody's so sweet. Boop. Everybody's so sweet. You guys are all so sweet. And crazy. There's that salt. Where's the dawnlet? There's the big drop. Oh! The sounds broke. You broke all the sounds. It's trying. It's trying really hard. It's trying its besties. The wee. The wee. The la. Those were some cute stickers there. I can't wait till I get my giant large blanket hoodie. I got a blanket hoodie from the convention. I can't wait till I get that. Then I could just be cozy and have my ginormous blanket hoodie. That's enough Bebo abuse. You go to bed. Hey! Okay, are we free? Have we finally ascended into freedom? Thank you. I'm glad that Youmacon was an experience. I'm glad to have had that experience. It would be amazing to do it again if it happens. Wowie zowie. Ew, freedom nasty. Listen. I have 1 hour until Mogwai hours. I have 1 hour until Mogwai hours. I'm glad to have done Youmacon. It was cool. It was great. Next year, if I go again, I would love to see you guys. I would love to see you guys come out, follow the Beko trails, and try to stream snipe me for some stickers. And have to deal with Streamer Cat probably poking you. If that happens, that would be amazing. I would love that. It'd be great. Get too close and I'll come clothesline you. Yeah, maybe Chia and I will have mod protection. Maybe Chia will invite a mod for her protection and I'll invite a mod for my protection. So that we have proper escorts for the entire convention season. And then we could do mod battles. Kind of like chicken fights, only with our mods. And then we can make bets on it. And then we can have everybody make bets on it. Wait, wouldn't that just be boxing or underground fighting? Never mind. Is that a promise? Kaiju wants to be clotheslined. Can't clothesline you after you give you the stone cold stunner. OMG, you do not know who gifted you the sub, but thank you kindly. Everybody is very nice here. I hope you enjoy your stay. I hope you enjoy being here and everything. You'll German suplex? That's my job. I German suplex and eat faces. They shan't exist after we're through with them. Anyway. Let's see. Guys, get your raid messages ready. Let's go check out the credits while we go find a raid. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for all the support. And it was really great to have all of you guys while I was IRL streaming. I enjoyed it. I'm glad you guys enjoy watching me go about being weird. First person POV Beko. Beko POV. I'm glad you guys enjoy that kind of content because I really like it and I'm curious. I'm a curious cat and I want to do more things. More hands-on things. I want to experience more things. I want to milk a cow. This is all for the purpose of milking a cow. Doing these IRL streams is for the purpose of trying to milk a cow someday. And you guys will be able to live vicariously through me milking a cow. Thank you so much to all of the new followers today. Thank you. With all of you guys, I grow many, many more levels every time. Thank you so much for all of the subscribers, all of the gift subscribers, all of the renewal subscribers. Thank you so much for surviving my content for as long as you have. Yes, thank you, thank you. We all appreciate you guys, as well as the itty bitties. Itty bitties, thank you, thank you. Don't forget to respect these nuts. I mean mods. And as well, we got rated. Thank you, thank you. I was also very, very dumb and totally didn't set up a raid target. Let's go ahead and hit up an octopus because I like this octopus. Never mind, they just went offline this very second. Ignore me. But I do believe Arky is live right now playing the Corey. We can give her a good German suplex and we won't catch her in an awkward moment taking pictures of naked people. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and do that. You want to fight all Beko chatters? No, you want to fight all Beko chatters and proudly exclaim there can only be one atop all of the bodies? Oh kaiju, you'd have to survive. Do you even know what a German suplex is? I bear hug them so much that I go lift them up. I bear hug them upwards and backwards. Right? Thank you for the stream. Thank you, Wachel. Always a pleasure to stream with you guys. You guys are pleasant. You guys give me the energy to just keep on going. If only I didn't have Mogwai hours, then I could just go forever. Thank you for the stream. Thank you, Abagor. Thank you. And thank you, Twisted. Thank you so much for stopping by. It was good to see you again. Thank you so much. Glad to chat with you again. Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. You'd win. Shadow said he would win, Kaiju. Gotta prove him wrong. Thanks for the stream. Yes!
Drop bears.
Drop bears. It saves you from going out and being awkward yourself. Yes, you get to watch me be awkward. Live vicariously through me. Don't make me backlog in my own credits ending screen. Please don't. Hope to see you around in the future, of course. Yes. Wow. Congrats on surviving Detroit. Yes, we have survived Detroit. Can't believe she got me mad. No. Yes. So 5 seconds. Goodbye, guys. Goodbye.